it's Friday and we made it. Get the weekend started, let's go live on YouTube.
Yeah, it's a Friday night flick and you know it's going down. Get your friends and your knives and let's have a good time. Got that blade click clacking and I'm ready to go. Gotta check the homie Groove on to see what knives he's got.
I can't believe it's Friday and we made it. Get the weekend started, let's go live on YouTube. It's Friday, I can't believe we made it. It's Friday.
I can't believe it's Friday and we made it. Get the weekend started, let's go live on YouTube. Ooh. It's a Friday night flick and you know it's going down. Get your friends and your knives and let's have a good time. Got that blade click clacking and I'm ready to go. Gotta check the homie Groove on to see what knives he's got. Ooh. Gotta check the homie Groove on to see what knives he's got. Ooh.
I can't believe it's Friday and we made it. Get the weekend started, let's go live on YouTube. It's Friday, I can't believe we made it. It's Friday. Friday night fix is ready, here we go. Watch me scramble to complete a 3-hour show. We'll talk about knives and what's on your mind. Never know what will come up this time. We vibe and we chill, including spirited debate. But we do it with love and never with hate. We'll talk about knives and what's on your mind. Never know what will come out this time. We vibe and we chill, including spirited debate. But we do it with love and never with hate. We vibe and we chill, including spirited debate. But we do it with love and never with hate.
Lights go dark, the stream comes on. Javon's here, the vibe is strong. Click and clack, the steel in sight. Every edge sharpened, Friday night. Knife flicks dance under the light. Blades that shine and cut so tight. Handles spin and edges glide. Friday night flicks worldwide. The craft with steady flow. Steel and story you'll wanna know. Flick of the wrist, how smooth it goes. Every frame a master show. Knife flicks dance under the light. Blades that shine and cut so tight. Handles spin and edges glide. Friday night flicks worldwide.
Went out because we only had a little bit. But are you high on cigarettes? And when that stuff runs out, you're gonna wanna make it. Are you high on cigarettes?
Let's watch Javon's weirdness and get high on cigarettes. Let's watch Javon's weirdness and get high on cigarettes. Let's watch Javon's weirdness and get high on cigarettes. Let's watch Javon's weirdness and get high on cigarettes. Do you know that you're right or wrong? 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 He don't smoke them, but he loves it when you do. That's why he's high on cigarettes. And if you find him, you should light him up with you. He's getting high on cigarettes. Let's Let's watch two Vons witness and get high on cigarettes. Let's watch two Vons witness and get high on cigarettes. Let's watch two Vons witness and get high on cigarettes.
Harvey, want anything special for your birthday?
Just a decent cup of coffee.
You're kidding.
I'm serious. Honey, your coffee's undrinkable.
It's pretty harsh.
Well, so's your coffee. You know, the girls down at the office make better coffee on their hot plates. Well, see you later.
And he didn't even kiss me goodbye. You know, if I could just make a decent cup of coffee, I could relax. So, relax. Why don't you try Instant Folgers? Tastes good as fresh perked. Good as fresh perked. I'll surprise Harvey for his birthday tonight.
Hey, great coffee.
It's Instant Folgers.
What's up, guys? A little historically inappropriate. What is that echo? Oh, I know what it is. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I hope you can. I hope you can. Mad Yako has been a member for 15 months. What is up, brother? Thank you. Thank you. I've learned my extended man hugs get me copyright strikes. I learned that 2 weeks ago. What is up, everybody? Welcome to Friday Night Flicks. As I clear my throat, I know that was very uncouth, but what do you expect? It's Friday. I did not work today. I called in. My daughter was in town from Nashville, so we visited instead. So I wasn't exposed today. I feel much fresher. I'm going down there tomorrow with friends, but I'm not working, so I shouldn't be back to work until Monday. Yay. Lakeside, what is up? Welcome. Merry belated Christmas. My friend Marco is in the house. Welcome, brother. Neil McKenzie's in the house. Channel member, what is up, Neil? Welcome, welcome. Kathleen Smith, welcome, young lady. Good to see you. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. All that good stuff. Paul Mills is in the house. Channel member, what is up, Paul? Happy. Good to see you, Richard, the Roman Gnome. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year coming up. We got all kinds of stuff coming up. I didn't even check the New Year schedule where that's going to fall on Tuesday or Thursday. That shows how far ahead I am. I'm not with it. Illuminati Ninja is in the house. Welcome, brother. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. We got a few guests stopping by. Cliff's in the house. What is up, Cliff? Good to see you, my friend. We've got, as I roll down through here pretty quickly, hopefully I'm not missing anybody. I love seeing y'all communicate with each other. That is what it's all about. That is what Javon's Knife Flicks strives to be, a place for y'all to gather and hang out, and chill with each other. Chris229 is in the house, channel member, and somebody that has hooked me up with something that I carry every day in my Northwoods leather pouch. We'll look at that later when we look at other new stuff. So yeah, but I'm way behind on videos. I've got to put out a video. I've got to decide one of two that I'm going to record tonight after Friday Night Flicks. So it'll go live tomorrow. Actually, I've got until 2 o'clock tomorrow, but if I don't record it between like now and 5, I won't record it. And it's probably going to be on a single knife, which nobody watches those, but I've got to do it. It's all my brain width has. I've got my top budget knives coming up. Maybe I'll do that one for tomorrow. If I feel like I can put those, I've got them all together. It's just a matter of laying them out and making it happen. You can tell it excites me. But good to see everybody. Good to see everybody on a Friday night. Friday Night Flicks. That's why we're here, to hang out, to visit, to reminisce. Ryan Ellis is in the house to see what everybody got for Christmas. If they all got the knives that they wanted. To look at interesting knives. It's an interesting knife. Not really an interesting knife, but it's an interesting presentation of a knife that I know as a Vosteed Nightshade. with a couple of gold reindeer on it. A shilling cutler or leaf blade, however you choose to look at it. Very sharp, very slicey. Probably one of the better mini shilling cutlers on a bar style lock. But it came with this, and it came with 2 leather straps I'm sending Richard Hopkins so that you could mount something horizontally. And this gives you no place to put said straps. So anyway, that was cool. Something I'm not supposed to show. That is a Kaiser trestle in a drop point. It is very nice. Very, very nice. I like to see them taking the trestle, which I think is a great slip joint. I've got one right here. This is the trestle that I carry when I carry it. It's a clip point. So imagine that in a drop point. It's a very nice slip joint package. I think Kaiser did a really good job. Comes with a nice slip. I, on the other hand, have been carrying my first case knife. Well, not my first case knife. I actually bought 2 or 3 or 4 Sidebuster Juniors over the years. This is a little knife I picked up at Knives and More. It had been there. I watched it for about a month, and decided if the planets lined up and it was still there, I would get it. I don't even know the pattern. It may be a seahorse whittler, but it's a 1 blade. So it may be a stock. I don't know. It's a little weird bastardization of what I like in a slip joint. A little hollow ground, Warren Cliffy blade, like hard to handle. That's what I've been carrying. That is a little slip joint I've been carrying and cutting with. What's up, 1931 Leatherworks? Look, he was in one of my videos yesterday or today. Was it yesterday? Might have been both. Yep. What's up, man? Yako? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Ryan Ellis is in the house. Hopefully I'll see Ryan Ellis tomorrow, and we'll ride out to the knife store together and on our little pilgrimage. Holy smokes. Somebody just dropped cash. Nick Traveling. How do I find that? Well, Nick, thank you, brother. You got a hug coming, but I've got to highlight you. How are you? How do I make that highlight? Nick just dropped $10 and says, Merry belated Christmas. Hope it was a good one. And for some reason, it's not letting me put on the screen, but I'm going to give him a huge man hug. Nick, thank you, brother. Merry Christmas to you, dude. I appreciate that. Seems like I could show it on the screen. Maybe it's a sticker or something, and it won't let me do it. Anyways, thank you, my friend. Thank you. Yes, they're heading my way around 10 o'clock. That means they'll get here around 11. We will head out, eat burgers at some point, go out. I've got Ryan's knife scales. I've got Shane's knife that he won. I've got all kinds of good stuff for these fools. So yeah, we're going to make a pilgrimage out there tomorrow. Probably be funny if they give me a hard time. But I told them last week there was a good chance that I wasn't going to be working Friday. I'd find out, when she was coming. So I called this morning and said, hey guys, if it's cool, you got it handled. I'm not coming in. They're like, it's fine. I was like, cool. I'm going to take that as cool. So it is. Knife Nut 69, what is up? Good to see you, brother. Let's see what else I've got on the table. I need to review this. This is a very good knife. This is a tenable entity. It's a button lock, and it's got one of the snappiest flipper detents that reminds me of a ProTech. It's aluminum handled. It's either Nitro V or 14C. I can't remember which. But it's snappy. Here comes Edgy. What's up, Edgy?
What's up, man?
Just sitting here playing with knives.
I hear you.
Have you seen the Tenable Entity? Whoops.
I haven't. Man, that's nice.
It's very snappy. It's an aluminum knife, probably about $50. Nitro V blade. It's got that flipper only action, but you can cheat it and it'll finger flick it.
Oh, okay. Yes, I worked today some, so I was pretty happy about that. I was going to go live, and I decided to just see if I was more productive without the camera on. I don't think it makes any difference.
Do you not think so? I would think you'd be much more productive without the camera on.
I think I stay more motivated with the camera on.
Oh, really? Because you got that's very possible. I just noticed that.
I feel like there are people there with me.
Well, you ought to try an experiment tomorrow.
I'm trying to find something.
When you get back, I'm trying to turn on my lights.
Yeah, I've got to work the next few days, dude, because we've got some beautiful weather coming. Then we have some really cold weather coming.
Really cold weather's not a win, is it?
No. I do have something to show, though.
I want to see it. Hold on. Let me get my goddamn light on. Why isn't it turned on? I might have to do it.
Kathleen. I enjoy it, too, and I decided today I like it better when I'm live. But
show us. I'm going to just go ahead and see if I can make that go on like this.
Full screen?
Yep.
So,
give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds.
This is a one of a kind. I mean, it's an existing model, but there's only one of these. And keep in mind, it's not completely done. I still have to polish the scales. I'm bringing it to Huntsville tomorrow to get the logo put on it, lasered on. So he was very adamant because he's bought a knife or two that didn't have my logo. So he wanted to make sure this one does. But this is the red shred carbon fiber S125V Thug that belongs to Mr. Paul Mills. Boy, that light's giving some harsh shadows.
Dude, it looks good, though.
Aluminum pins. Again, this is an older model, so I've learned I've got to relocate my lanyard hole. It's too close to the edge to put a pin in it.
But you can put a lanyard in it.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a lanyard hole. That's still carbon fiber. It should be plenty tough. But
that looks gorgeous. So
not only thinner or S125V, but it's thinner blade stock by a decent margin. So it should be very slicey, but the whole knife is a little sleeker and a little, just everything about it's a little sleeker. It's a little thinner. The handle's a little
slimmer, little more nimble.
Again, even with my big hands, man, it just, as you can see in the choil, I get all 3 fingers on it, and it works out great. But, yeah, really happy with this one. Just got to do the finishing touches, and that'll be getting on its way to.
If we get it all knocked out tomorrow, I can mail it from. I've got the stuff to mail it.
It's still got to go to Terry for a sheath and all.
Oh, it's got that. Yep. It's got to. Yep.
Yeah. And I can't have him pattern the Northern Knives Thugs off this one because this one
thinner.
It's thinner blade stock, and the handle's just a little more streamlined than those are. I like this better. A lot of people, I won't say a lot of people. I've had a few people complain that my handles aren't girthy enough or tall enough this way, whatever. And I get it, but on this knife,
you're not girthy enough.
Yeah, on this knife and the fret, I think it works really well. Like I don't need a big full-size handle to baton because that's not what this knife was made to do.
Back pocket knives need to be thin for that reason, in my opinion.
Yeah.
They need to be nice.
But this thing has been way too long in the making. So I'm really happy to have it done.
And that's what S125V. How many other small knives are out there in S125V? I bet none.
Anybody on one? Yeah. I don't know. And it, well heat treated S125V at that. So
I'm hoping to get a little Creeley love coming up in the first of the year to check out.
I remember, Paul, do you remember what we paid? Literally, we got this piece. There was like this much more left over that Kodiak Edge destroyed and then lied about shipping.
He's been having a lot of giveaways lately. I haven't watched any of them, but I've noticed he's on late night doing giveaways.
But he, and I think that piece of steel was $130. I'm not. It was a lot of money. A lot of money for that small a piece of metal.
And it was about this big.
I mean, it was what was left over. Probably had I had a bandsaw and could have cut it out into that particular shot, I probably could have saved that, but I didn't. I've never been told that I'm not girthy. Yeah.
This little thing is cool, man. I used it in my
I do like those.
It's
I've got
something
something similar to that coming. It's
Kate
going to
has
be
several of these.
It's going to be my cheapest offering. It's not going to be exactly that.
No.
I've got a small 5th pocket knife coming. It's literally going to be a 2-finger handle, like an 1.5-inch blade, very thin, very slicey. And I'm trying really hard to get it under $100. So
this thing's not nearly as slicey as I thought it'd be.
Oh, Paul said it was $90 for 11.5, but 11.5, yeah, I guess so. I wasted the most, I guess, in the width. But, what do you do with a 1/2-inch piece of steel? 1/2-inch piece. I could have made a couple of those, but I didn't think about it at the time. I was thinking it was more than that, Paul. But
Yeah, if I could put some stropping on that and get it a little sharper. What's up, B Shady? Good to see you, brother.
Well, I mean, it doesn't have the very best geometry. It could. You could do it good, but with that small amount of steel, you don't have a whole lot of space.
No, I got that.
Yeah.
Dude, that little Korean can sit down there with these fucking kitchen knives that are Japanese kitchen knives that are like big triangles that get into little small thin. You know how just a Japanese kitchen knife is like a wedge? Yeah. He'll sit out there on those brown stones and get those things scary sharp. Or he's sitting there splitting hairs.
Yeah.
So he definitely gets on it.
I got you.
I got a talking to on what's it? Must have been Thursday, because some guy was asking me how to sharpen a knife on a stone. I said, well, I'm not the person to ask, but I'll show you how I do it. I just look to line up the angle and then I sharpen it. And John Canton after goes, man, you can't let people learn to sharpen stones here. You can't let them touch the knife. I said, he didn't touch the knife. He goes, no, but you were showing him how to sharpen a stone. I said, no, I wasn't. I said, I was showing him how I sharpen a knife.
Right.
He and I are gonna. I guarantee you, one of these days he's gonna be like, "Hey, fuck you, John. I'm gonna walk out of there." I guarantee you. Yeah. And you'll see. It's he's just being funny.
Neither you or the customer touched that knife to the stone, though, right?
It was my knife. No,
it was your knife. Yeah, who gives a shit?
I was sitting there showing him how I do my knife, how I find the angle if I were to use a bench stone.
What do you think about? We should probably be asking Kyle this, and I already know what his opinion is going to be, but I bought one anyway. I've got one of those new Wicked Edge hand sharpeners coming.
I like that. The one with the little temper.
I love the idea of it for touching up a blade. I feel like it's in the same ballpark as the Work Sharp field sharpener,
but better.
Because it holds the angle the entire time. Now, you don't have as much versatility because it's just 500 and ceramic. It's 500 diamond on one side, ceramic on the other. But I think for touching a knife up, you're going to put a secondary bevel on with it. I know Kyle hates that, but I think it's a good product. If you're in a situation where you don't have time to send your knife off and get it sharpened. If you were out in the field cleaning an elk and your blade gets dull, you can sharpen it up and keep on working. It's a way better option than a fucking carbide pull through.
Yeah, and I'll tell you something that would make you shudder is there are a few chefs that I see now over and over that bring their 6 or 7 knives that they use in and have them sharpened.
Yeah.
You know why most of them don't? Like at the big restaurants, they got a goddamn electric pull through that all of them are supposed to. That's just there. It's like,
Oh, John, there are some expensive electric pull throughs that just have little diamond wheels, kind of like that thing at Ace Hardware, that do an okay job. For again, hey, I got 4 hours of shift left. I got to be able to cut.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
some of them are okay. The
yeah.
problem is most people don't buy the really good one. They buy the $80 one on Amazon. It's garbage and it destroys their knife.
And you know, you would think that the restaurants would look at their costs, but if the chefs are responsible, from what I understand, to bring their knives, the sharpener's just there as a convenience. You know, I can see why some of them bring them up there every week. Or
Homer
every,
Phelps, I know you're being sarcastic, so I'm going to allow it. But that thing is a useless piece of shit. The sharpens best. It's just a piece of tungsten. It's the same thing as a pull-through sharpener, pretty much. It's
is that the thing that's got the wings on it?
No, it's just this little rod. This guy's on a video striking it down the blade. It's I have seen what he does with it, and I've seen him cut stuff afterwards. But it's if you can hold that angle, if you can hold that angle, you might as well just be sharpening on a diamond plate because that means you know how to hold an angle. And it's dangerous. Somebody's going to cut themselves. But yeah, I got one of those coming, Kathleen. I'm anxious to because I'm in the same boat. You know, if my knife needs to be put to a stone, I'm going to send it to Kyle. But I hate to send it to him just for a touch up so I can keep carrying it. So I got one of those wicked edges coming. And I do think it'd be cool if they sold a different plate with like a 240 and a 600. I don't know. 500 is probably fine though, because I like a toothy edge. But I'm feeling pretty good, so I really need to take advantage of being the shot while it's warm. So I got there today. I ground a couple of knives, and I'll be honest, man, my arms just wore out. I couldn't. Like I got to a point where I couldn't hold the jig up and drag it across the belt anymore. But I got work done. That's all that matters.
You don't want to burn yourself out, though, dude.
Like this. I don't know if you can see it. How rounded these. I rounded all these edges so it'd be nice and comfy for Paul and his little feminine hand. I'm just kidding. Like I said, this still has to. I put the pins in. You can see where it's shiny and not. I still have to do the final sanding and waxing those.
Bring those up tomorrow.
I'm gonna. I left it like that. I was gonna see, depending on what you charge me, I may let it take. Just put it on the polishing wheel because I've noticed with this shred carbon fiber, it's got a lot of depth to it, but it's way brighter and more red when you receive it, and then as you sand it, it gets darker.
Dude, that polishing wheel, killed it.
Yeah, I've got a polishing wheel. And I said I wasn't ever going to use it again. But the more I think about it, all I've got to do is take 2 pieces of wood and clamp the actual blade in it.
Because it's dangerous, right?
And so that when I'm using it, there's no chance of it slinging that and impaling me. So I'm probably going to have to go back to using it. I burned up another grinder.
What happened?
I turned it on. It just goes.
You think you're just getting the life out of it?
It's just a Harbor Freight grinder, man.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Do you think you're just using it? Are they breaking about the same time frame?
No, this one didn't last near as long. The first one went out and I went and bought another one. It lasted about a month. And then I got this one to replace it. But I bought a bigger, heavier duty grinder and I barely used this one. So yeah, I didn't get much use out of it at all. And that's one thing I've learned when it comes to VFDs, there's no such thing as cheap. If you get anything with variable speed cheap, it's going to burn up on you.
Buy now, cry now.
It just won't last. Right. But by spring, I don't want to jinx it, I should have a tube of 72.
Dude, that'll be just think how much that'll just change your workload.
I'm in talks with somebody that's no longer using theirs. It's barely been used at all. So
That's true, Joe Isabella.
yeah. A lot of it, Joe, too, is it takes experience to learn what not to do. You know, you have to learn. The biggest thing that'll get you is if you've got a sharpening choil in there, and you ever turn that thing the wrong way and you let that string catch in that sharpening, you cannot hold on to that knife. It will absolutely yank it out of your hands. So you have to be constantly thinking about
where your friction points are.
Right.
Or where your grab points are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's and nothing's worth losing a finger over or hurting yourself. I mean, I remember that video Jason Grant caught.
Slinging it at 90 miles an hour.
Into your leg.
Because that's what happened to, it's happened to me twice. I know it happened on Yako's knife. It slung his knife tip down. It hit the concrete right between my feet and broke the tip off. If that hit my foot, I have no doubt it would have impaled my foot.
All the way through and still broke the tip off.
Oh, yeah. It was hauling ass. So when it literally, my hands hurt. Like it felt like somebody hit me with a hammer.
Because it pulled it out so hard?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
That's when I decided I'm not doing that anymore. But I'm going to have to be able to do it. I just got to learn the proper procedures.
Well, you just got to, you got to, like you said, you can't take anything for granted, any of the equipment for granted.
And I wasn't getting the results out of it that I wanted anyway. But I think a lot of that is because I had very, very cheap abrasives. Like probably, if I had to guess, I probably got them at Harbor Freight, and the abrasives, all those little aluminum, whatever it is, sticks, those stropping abrasives, they're not created equally. Some of them are good. Some of them, the sizes in there are all mixed up. Yeah, somebody mentioned backing the grinder up so that it hits the table, but there's no doubt in my mind if you did that and it hit the table handle first,
it's come right back in your gut.
Probably come back and hit you in the forehead. Yeah, it needs to hit the floor.
Yeah, that's
it's something to put underneath it to catch it and try to absorb some of that in case that happens. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, Joe. I'm just gonna. My plan was just take a couple of pieces of 1x, put one on each side, and put screws through it to just completely cover the blade while I'm polishing.
And it's not like your handle, so your blade's covered.
Yeah. Well, like I've got a bag at the shop full of like clothes that nobody, they're rags. And I was thinking about doing like a box and throwing all those old blue jeans, all that stuff in it. So that, right at my feet, so it would have something to hit. Because again, both times it's hit the concrete, it shattered the knife. Because at that point, it's already ground. I grind kind of thin. I run my heat treats kind of high. If they hit the concrete at that speed, they're going to break. So I'm trying to prevent that.
Yeah, and holding on to it's really the only safe option.
Let me tell you something I learned today, John. I want to tell you how dumb I am. I'm not dumb. I take that back. But I am slow to learn some things. One of the biggest time-consuming things that I do is when I put my scales on. I used to glue one side on, give it 2 days to cure, drill my holes, glue the other side on, give it 2 days to cure, back drill the holes so that the holes line up in both scale, and then go back and put pins in and either glue the pins in or pour the pins. You're talking about a week. That's a week's worth of waiting on one knife. And just today I realized, because when I was doing like I did on Paul's, this has aluminum pins. Now that I'm doing both scales at the same time, when I put them on the knife to get ready to glue them on, I use the pins that I'm going to put in the knife. I do it all at once now. So like I put the pins in, I slide the scale onto each pin, and then clamp it around the pins. And then when it's done the next day, It's all done. I've never done that before. I mean, I should have been doing it the whole time, but I'm starting to do that. So that's saving me some time and headache, and it probably makes for a better product at the same time. I'm just shocked it took me this long to learn that. Like
Well, hey, man, you learned it.
I was using a pen. Some pens I've got that I don't use because I don't like them. I was using the pen to line the scales up, and then when I'd clamp it down, I'd pull the pins out and let it sit there and dry, and then add the pins the next day. That makes no sense. Do it all at one time. So
that, I mean, but now you're doing it, and it's going to make a difference. Probably in the stability of it, and in the speed that you can do it.
All that epoxy, it's passing through. Everything is epoxied as one piece. But I'm not going to do a whole lot of pins in the future anyway. Every knife that I cut out from this point forward, I'm changing my hole size because I've got a pretty good sized box full of hardware, so I can start doing bolt-on scales. So,
that's the plan going forward?
Yeah. And some knives I may still epoxy them and put hardware in them. I mean, if you want to change them bad enough, you're going to have to break them off. But that way I know I'm kind of double covered. I had one come off. I don't know if you've heard me talk about it.
Yeah, I've heard you talk about it.
It really upset me, but it was my fault because I didn't I did it for looks. I was more concerned about looks than I was toughness. And on that particular knife, that was pretty stupid because it was a big.
Ian Coates, what's up, brother?
It was a big, hard use 3V knife. I should have done.
Hugs, my man. Yeah, but we learn, and I think for mine, for the fret, I know it's not going to be used hard, and if the scale breaks off, that's just part of it. I like the
pin. If I put hardware on a fret, I'd probably still glue the scales on.
Yeah, I wouldn't want it necessarily any different. I don't think. Now, if somebody wanted it different, I would say, by all means, get it the way you want it.
I mean, on some knives, the pins look cool because you can do the color you want or the material you want. But a lot of people like the look of hardware, so I'll be able to do it both ways.
So check this out, dude. I traded another knife for another slip joint.
Oh yeah.
Did I show you this one?
When I came on?
My Viper. No, this isn't the one I was showing you came on. The one I was showing you came on was the first case I ever bought. I bought that one. This is a Viper knives in M390 in that same pattern, which is a pattern I like. This is I know a lot of people do. It's just kind of a sway back.
Not because it's a sway. The sway backs just don't speak to me. If the handle was straight, I'd be fine with it. But the way
I'm not. I think I see them more. I think I see patterns differently than that because I see exactly what you're saying.
It's just that little sweep at the back of the handle. It looks like it's pointing the wrong way to me. But that's the whole point of the sway back. It's just not for me.
No, the Devo Saloon I think looks cool. Have y'all seen that now?
It's releasing first week of January.
I think so.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, I don't think you whack it off for wanting that knife. I'll tell you what I wanted, but the only reason I didn't get it was because A, I'm not buying knives, the big reason, and B, I've got the Lush V1, the Lush V2 that Riot did. I thought was a cool looking knife. 1.7. I think you're right, Ian.
John, if you strike a deal with me on that Koenig Mini, you could buy some knives.
I know you don't want that Koenig Mini, dude. I'm telling you.
I do too. I say that. You're probably right. I probably never.
You don't. It's a little knife. You don't want it.
I handled Ryan's and loved it, but it's easy to love a knife when you're handling it and handing it back. You're right.
I mean, that's what I did, and Lord Needham was nice enough to send it to me, so I got to hang on to it for, a week before I made the decision. And I wanted it because I'd wanted it for so long, and I like it now. Don't get me wrong; it's probably forever.
It's smaller than my Sage 5. And I really like that Sage. It's no smaller than my Sage 5, and I love it.
Oh, the ergonomics are different, for sure. Hold on, let me see if I can share the screen real quick.
But I got a couple to bring. I'm going to bring this one up there and get it blasted. I'm gonna acid wash this one for Aiden.
I think that was a good looking knife.
Yeah, Yeah, I didn't tell everybody that. I was on here talking about they don't get any attention, and nobody's really asked for one. And then after I showed it on here, then showed it on Facebook, I made a whole batch of them with, didn't care if they sold, and every one of them sold. So
They're good looking knives, dude. I'm telling you, they're good looking knives.
so those are all gone.
The Spidey Edgerati, I have not seen the Edgerati.
I saw it, but I don't remember it.
Let me pull it up. And we're a Spidey dealer.
I know people have been excited about it. I've heard a lot of people asking, "Hey, when's the Edgerati? When's the?" I think it's Italian though, isn't it?
Release that. I'm pulling it up.
I think it's an Italian.
January 2025. Let's see. Here's a picture. Let me pull it up. Spyderco site.
I think it's M398 too, ain't it?
Ooh, that little one. Yes, I saw. We saw it at Blade Show. It's the one that's got the skeletonized blade.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very, very interested in it, but it's not my personal jam.
What blade steel they? Oh, it's just the handle skeletonized.
The handle skeletonized. The blade is S30V.
Oh, I was thinking of the knife that the blade was skeletonized.
No, they got a knife with the blade skeletonized, but I don't know which one that is. I'll show you a little knife tomorrow if it's still available down there. It's a little man bug.
The Edgerati's
It's a little man bug. It's $99. I want it. It's FRN, but it's got the little Pardue blade and 3V, little inch long 3V blade.
Yeah, I tried the man bug. That's too small for me. I can't do it. My daughter owns it now.
Eric designed it. I'm not sure who designed it. I was looking at let me go back to it. I got it right here. The designer is listed as Edgerati.
Bob Tism, I probably just thought that because it sounds like Maserati. But I thought that thing was being made by MKM in Italy.
Is origin United States, compression lock. It doesn't say who the brainchild of co-founder Sam Glesser. So that's who the brainchild is. So I guess he's the inspiration behind it.
Enough though for there to be that much excitement. I mean, it looks like a standard Spyderco blade.
It looks like I can't tell if it's a.
Well, they were just trying to show off their machining capabilities with all that skeletonization.
Aircraft grade aluminum. CPMS 30V though. Seems like they would have thrown something more wicked in there. I'm sure they will in future variations. I don't either.
I'm picking up a knife tomorrow in S30V. Yeah.
Is I thought it was 20 CV.
That Crooked River, pretty sure it's S30.
Let me see, benchmark.
I know it's crazy of all the new stuff that's out. The one knife I buy is a 8-year-old design. But out of all the Benchmades I got rid of, the one I missed the Contigo the most. I missed the idea of the Contigo. But as far as carrying it and using it, I missed the Crooked River the most.
They've got the little mediator down there. They've got 3 of those.
If I was still young and in the military and, had to have a folding knife to fight with, I would say Contigo.
It is. Damn, why is it not telling me?
I'm almost positive it's S30, dude. I know they've made some upgraded Crooked Rivers.
The Crooked River. This is an old one, blade color satin. Let's see if it shows it up here.
The standard wooden handle Crooked River, Kyle, I'm pretty sure that's S30.
I think so.
I think the ones with
S30V, you're right.
The ones with better steels don't have the wood. And I want the wood.
All right, Wood Boy, when you see that one tomorrow with the black micarta handles and the rust-colored bolsters and the acid-wash magnet cut blade.
I saw it. It was there when I was there. It is impressive. I just ain't paying. That's another thing. I got that one.
You got to look at those boxes, and you got to take off 15%, and then you got to take off.
It's still over $300, wasn't it?
I don't think so. I don't think many of them are when you do the 15% off, and then you take
They were
off your
laying
eight.
side by side, John, and I bought the one I wanted and was happy to because it was much cheaper.
Well, you know more than me. I was just standing back there hoping you bought something.
But the the one I bought was cheaper too because it was a trade-in. It's like new, but it was. I don't think it has a box.
Here's another sneak peek.
What is that?
Little top liner lock, the microbe.
From who?
The Secret Kaiser January release.
Dude, I actually like that.
Dude, it's fucking awesome.
I really like the look of that knife, dude.
Bloop.
That's
It's
the
got-
first Kaiser I've stopped to take a second look at. I like that a lot. And look,
Yeah.
the handle looks like a Malaya though.
That's what I thought it was at first.
Yeah, me too. But
It kind of does, but when you
that
open it
handle with
up,
that blade just works, dude. I like that a lot.
the little
John,
chode,
did I-
man.
Did I see when I was scrolling through earlier? Did I see you posted a video titled that a Kaiser was like a custom?
What?
There's no telling what John
Was
said.
it a short? Was it a self-generated short that was like from a?
No, it said something about a Kaiser, and it felt as good as a custom or something like that.
Hold
I was
on,
like,
let me look at my titles. I let AI do my titles. Let me go to my. Hold on, let me look.
He's got to look because he don't even do his titles anymore.
I feed a
You
script.
know what
in-
AI needs to do, John? AI needs to check that fucking box.
attaboy,
You're
Shane.
wrong. I just
Attaboy.
did 2 videos on shit that's all right. Let's see. I don't think it said
You know
anything.
what really ticks me off, Kyle, is when John is doing a video talking about this is the sauciest knife I've
This
ever experienced.
This Kaiser Tyco feels custom.
And I know the specs. I know that it's not physically possible for it to be slicier than the fret, but yet he said it anyway.
Which one did I say was slicing the fret?
There was something here a while back.
No way.
Oh, you didn't
Yeah.
say it's slicier than the fret. You just said it was the sliciest knife.
Was it
Yeah,
this little
you
guy
did the
right
one
here?
yesterday. The Kaiser
Yeah,
said
it says, "Is this
feels
Kaiser?"
custom.
It does feel custom. I didn't say it was. If you watch the video, Gabe, I say it feels custom. I say it. The materials aren't up to snuff with.
It looks like those new Microtech steak knives.
You know what this
That was
costs?
the knife.
This
that-
cost is no. This is the one that's not feels custom. This is the one that slices better than any Microtech out of the box. Only because it's like got a 12-degree edge. The $15 8 CRV
All right.
Amazon
so
knife.
I take back everything I said. If it's $15, none of it matters.
It doesn't matter because all it is like 12
worth
degrees,
every
Shane. I
It's
think
worth
they took
every- even if it's 3 CR, it's worth
they
every-
took a paring knife and put a G10 handle on it. I'm convinced.
Yeah, that's worth the money, but it's not as good as a custom.
No, and the one that I said
Uh-oh.
the custom because if you
John
get in
freeze
the
up or
video,
did we all freeze up?
No, he did.
did I freeze up?
I think AI was getting them.
But what if John is AI? What if he doesn't even exist?
If I was the AI, we'd
I
know
believe-
there's a glitch in the system. There was a video that
AI
came
would have made
across.
you way better looking.
Hey, I didn't have the guts to watch it, but it said 3 proofs that time has reset in the last 30 years. There are 3 different events where the time space continuum glitched in a big way. And one of them, I mean, they were all very, I didn't, I mean,
You ain't saying 420. That knife's 420, not HCR, right?
hold on.
You mentioned that. Even,
Javon-
even still, 420
Shane.
for $15, I'll take it. Yeah, man.
Javana's AI that's half unplugged.
440C.
Still worth $15.
Yeah. $15.95. If it's
Man,
not
like,
on sale,
what if you had to scrape dried dog shit off of something? That's the knife to do it with.
or if you needed a good turd knife.
Or if you just need to cut some potatoes in the kitchen, that for $15, it's worth every penny.
$15.95 when it's on sale, and like right now it might be $19.98. Hold on.
I'm about to make Jeffrey Dawson a paring knife styled a lot like that. It's just supposed to look like this Spyderco paring knife, and I'm going to do it at cost, just to see what it will actually cost to make that knife. But I want Jeffrey to have it, so I'm going to make it. But I tell you now, I can't do it for $15.
No, you shouldn't be able
Spyderco
to.
was only like 35.
You can't do it for that.
I
No.
could.
No, you couldn't.
I could, but I couldn't have you sharpen it. I couldn't ship it. Like I could
You
make
couldn't make any money doing it.
right.
It's
There's no
not,
possibility of making a penny.
it's
Shane,
not doable.
think about the foil. Think about the heat. The
Yeah.
electricity on the heat. There's no way you could do it for 35.
Well, I mean, I've got the piece of 14C laying there, and it's
Doesn't matter.
thin.
If you had to buy the steel,
I think it was like $4. That's that piece I ordered by accident.
I understand, but think about it.
You're right.
Between scale material, liners, epoxy, heat treat, foil, there's no way you could do it for 35.
I'm still gonna do it as cheap as I can because I want Jeffrey to have it.
Well, of course.
Yeah, that's admirable, but that's not doing it for what this guy in China throw away knives and doesn't put an O in there. They're so cheap that they don't even put an O in their throw knives. They put THRW knives. They held out the O to save costs.
So I was gonna use that piece of steel to make somebody a paring knife out of spite, just so they didn't have to buy one from somebody else, from another person. But they went ahead and bought it from him, so I'm gonna make Jeffrey Dawson a knife with it.
The Dawson, the StarMate's cool, but I get that
I
it's
don't know what StarMate is.
it was the Bob Terzola collab with Spyderco.
Show it to us, John. Or show it to us, John. You're better at it than John is.
It's a re-release, but the problem is it was so damn expensive, and especially for the materials that they're doing.
That's because Terzola gets a good licensing fee, I think, because all of his knives are expensive.
Let me say this unpopular opinion. I was super impressed when Mike Emmler had Bob on his Knives Live thing. I was in awe of the guy. I don't like his knives.
Mike did a shitty job interviewing him too. Fuck Mike Emmler.
Yeah. But I don't care. I don't want to say I don't like. They're just not. They're not for me. I don't like the look of the thumb ramp. Other than the thumb ramp, I think they're all super duper boring. But I get it. I mean, they're purpose built knives. They kind of like remind me of the Emerson A100. All the respect in the world for that knife, but dude, it's a fucking sharpened broomstick.
Yeah, it is. It is probably my most boring but very functional knife.
Yeah, not bad.
Here you go, Shane.
Yeah, man.
That's a good looking knife.
Is it?
I think so. I think the blade's very sexy.
Bad looking knife.
I don't think it looks Terzola.
I think it looks better than most Terzolas.
That's my point. I don't think it looks. It doesn't scream Terzola
It looks
design.
a whole lot like the Centrofonte to me.
That absolutely screams Terzola to me.
Well, I think it's the Spidey hole that to me takes it out of that.
The body hole is right there where his normal thumb ramp
is. Right. So it doesn't bother me as much.
Does that not look a lot like the Centrofonte though?
A little bit.
And the Centrofonte is better built.
For 337 and G10 and 20 CV, But I love the fact that it's a liner lock.
And is that Blade HQ? So that's the price it'll be, right?
Yeah, because the MSRP on it's $450.
What about that Centrofonte that Jeff has, John? That thing's got like polished, either polished paper micarta. It might be G10, but it's high polished. It's got a big stainless bolster, and it was less money than that.
That's the one I reviewed that Jeff bought. That's not it.
That's not it.
It's not the Centrofonte. It's
the one that he said is Spyderco's version of a Medford. It's the really thick blade. It's got polished stainless bolsters, and I really, really wanted it.
The
he
one
acted like he was going to sell it to me, and then dangled it over me forever.
That's not the Centrofonte. That's the Swiss Bowie.
No, it wasn't Swiss Bowie. Somebody just posted.
It's got a long cylindrical handle that's got G10.
It's polished, whatever it is.
Yeah, polished G10.
Polished stainless.
The Volatin?
It may be the Volatin.
Yes, that's what it is. Volatin.
That's the one I wanted was the Volatin. Yeah.
I think he still has it. I mean, he might. Well, he was going to go with this tomorrow, but that was him on the phone. His sister shattered her knee over at the cabin. He's got to go over there tomorrow for her to have surgery.
Here you go, Shane.
Yeah, that's
There.
That's
yeah, that's it.
guys. And it still looks a whole lot like that Trezola, but what's deceiving about that
The
knife?
hologram.
That's the thickest thing Spyderco's ever. When you turn that thing sideways, it's a super thick blade.
Liner lock.
Yeah, I don't know why I love that knife.
They did that.
The hologram on
automatic.
No, but guess what we got down there? I've been sending Ryan pictures of it. An autonomous.
Nay. Automatic too.
The only automatic Spyderco has is the Autonomy 2. They may have done that in automatic, but I've never seen it. We've got an Autonomy 2 at the store, or did.
I'll say this though, I think Jeff put the edge on his. I think he told me that. That's the only edge I've ever touched that I think was even close to one of Kyle's edges. I'll say it's the sharpest knife I've ever experienced that Kyle didn't sharpen. I don't know.
Yeah,
what
he uses that TS Prof.
Yeah,
I can get him sharp. I just put scratches on him.
Just a lot like Kyle though. Just very much a perfectionist.
You know, he spent like 18 hours on that one fucking Andrew DeVille because he set the angle too low, and he on the front Tonto, and he spent like 18 literal hours to get it down.
Yeah, I spent a week on a Medford, dropping it to 15.
That's crazy.
And it was the Smooth Criminal, just a 2.5 inch blade. That was the hardest between I've ever experienced.
Quality.
Yeah, but you're dropping like 7 degrees.
I probably was, but at the same time, it squeaked on the diamond. Like every pass, it just there's this loud screeching noise. It just didn't want to remove it. It was really, really good heat treat.
Shane, that's the difference between good abrasives though, because I remember the first one that I ever had to do that was for a customer that was absolutely insane was someone sent in a AR 0.75.
Yeah.
That they wanted in S90V. It was the DLT version S90V, and they wanted it dropped back to 17.
I got you.
And
did you make any progress today?
No.
Oh, I was really hoping you had. I wanted to see it.
No, that conversation went well last night, but it ended up being like put it on the back burner. You got more important things to be doing right now.
I got you.
So I'm gonna finish up.
You picked up the K4. What's the K4?
No, I haven't picked up anything lately. I haven't bought any knives.
But what is the K4? It sounds familiar. It sounds like I remember there being a K2.
The K2. Well, there was a K2 that was a RIA K2.
Yeah, I remember the RIA K2, but I don't know what the K4 is. Is that a knife or is it a TS Prof?
He's talking about the K4, the TS Prof.
Okay.
No, they're not. They're not. You can get them, but they're not being commonly released because they're having issues getting them into the country right now. So if you order one, you have to order it, and it is coming out of.
Let me. I want to interrupt you. You're going to want to hear this. I want to tell y'all a story about something that happened today. I got a phone call.
Tell me a story.
From a person that recently purchased a knife from me. And I really appreciated the phone call. He was not complaining at all. But this guy purchased a knife from me and immediately knew that you had not sharpened it. That's the difference. I forgot to inform him that you didn't. You had sharpened it. And I ruined the edge rehandling it. And then, and not talking bad on anybody, but I didn't send it back to you. Somebody else resharpened it. And as soon as he got the knife, he knew that it was not your edge call. He said it's super sharp, but there was a slight mistake made, and I'm not going to bash the guy over it. But that's the difference. Is that
Gotcha.
Knife Nut 69 was like, well, Kyle didn't sharpen this one. Yeah. Well, I try to always make sure if it's not Kyle's Edge, I try to let y'all know, just so that I don't, because Kyle doesn't want something out there representing his work if he didn't do it, and that's completely fair.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and this guy he told me he cut paper towels with it, but he knew it wasn't your edge, and he was right. I still got grinding dust on my forehead, y'all.
That's nothing new.
No.
Bob, that's correct. So they're shipping from Asia. I think I said it's either the Philippines or somewhere over there right now. So the issue is getting them into the country. They're crazy expensive, and then you have to pay a hefty shipping fee, and then yeah. So I'm on the books to get one, but it's back burner. It's going to be whenever they can get availability to get one to me.
They don't even have them in Nashville to ship out of there.
Oh, no. And they won't for a while.
See, I just saw your comment, and 100%. That's why I do it. It's a pain in the ass to add that extra shipping, but I want that on every knife I sell. Sorry, Kyle, go ahead.
That's okay. I didn't catch something. I didn't mean to interrupt you if you were talking about something.
No, I interrupted you.
Oh, Bob, there's no offense at all. Yeah, I think there's only one or two of them that have even got into the States yet. And for about a 5 to 6 month period of time, there was some changeover with, we'll say, staffing, and a lot of miscommunication. So hopefully things are back above board now between me and them. So hopefully going forward, I'll have more to be able to talk about, but there was a while there that it was.
There's been a huge lack of communication there recently, hasn't there, Kyle?
Yeah, we've had some.
Kind of since the war picked up pretty good.
We've had some decent talks in the last 2 months, but prior to that, it was just like very, very ghosty. So I don't know if hopefully going forward things will pick back up and like be able to work again with them. But yeah, there was a period of time.
I didn't post it on Instagram. I saw something recently about this guy from Appalachia.
Guys, they couldn't get in the country to go to Blade Show. There's been problems, bro. Go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
6'7" hillbilly from Appalachia, but Kyle, you may have saw it because I can't remember that guy's name, but he made him a chef's knife.
The Majimi Chronicles.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the Noah something or another.
Yeah, Noah's his name. And I absolutely loved, but despite the knife, the story was amazing to me because this guy just packed up, I think it was him and his dad, wasn't it? It was both of them. Yeah. Caught a flight to Ukraine, gets over there, and there's this big, nice hotel there in Ukraine that they've given this organization access to their kitchen. They're cooking 10,000 meals a day.
Yeah.
And it's only knocking a dent in what's needed, feeding these Ukrainians because they can't get food. And the part of the story that I really enjoyed was all the way in Ukraine now, 90% of that kitchen are Americans. He said there's Christian Americans, Catholic Americans, Muslim Americans, there's Asian Americans, whites, blacks, and they're not making a dime. They all walked away from their lives to go to Ukraine to work their asses off all day and night, feeding the people of Ukraine. Now, you think about that, 90% of them are American. There's people all over the planet to be there. That is who we are.
Yeah, I'm going to move my ass and get to Taco Bell tonight. I'm not going to fuck around.
That's the thing we forget is that really is who we are. And that's an awesome example of that. And they're not over in that kitchen talking about politics. They're not arguing about shit on social media.
Yeah.
He talked about when he got home, his bills were behind. He was going to sell a car to even catch them up. And, that's America. And we lose sight of that every day because we want to argue.
I bet in one corner of that kitchen, they're whipping out Mexican pizzas.
They might be.
Yeah, Bob. He said he had one. I haven't seen it yet. I'm not going to talk about that. Knife Nut, I don't know why they reached out to you, but that's strange. Good possibility though. But I mean, I don't think that there are a couple of companies that are vying, trying to break that market, but yeah, I don't see anyone topping them right now. Thanks, Jeffrey. And Bob, it's 1,200 plus. There's like 1,285 plus 200 shipping plus import fees. So it's going to be 1,600, 1,700 once it gets here, easily.
So it's not for the average knife guy.
No. It's designed to be a purpose-built.
I was telling them before you got
money-making machine
that I ordered one of those Wicked Sharp hand sharpeners, and was explaining why. So that way, if I have a knife that gets a little dull, I don't want to have to ship it all the way back to you to start all over. I think for the price, I'm really curious to see how it works. If it works out okay, for me to be able to touch up a blade when I need it.
Hey, if you want a real wicked edge, talk to Kyle or talk to Tate tomorrow. Guy he's talking to, selling a bunch of his collections, got a really nice wicked edge. He's got a bro deal on. I didn't want it.
I don't want a wicked edge.
He's got the one with all the different abrasives. He doesn't use it.
Yeah. Bob, no wounds, bud. It's just a long story, but no wounds.
Yeah. If I was gonna, I'd spend half that money on a TS Prof. Even if I had to buy the cheapest TS Prof, that's still what I'd go with. And nothing against Wicked Edge. I've seen people that are good with them and they work. I don't have any interest in
falling face first into a knife blade
and doing this. I'm out.
Yeah, Bob. The KO4 looks awesome. The KO3 I have is spectacular, and there are upgrades to it. But if someone had a KO3, I'd be hard pressed to tell them to spend the extra money to get a KO4 unless they're doing it for a living or they just have money they don't care about.
Because the KO4 just speed up the process by giving you quicker.
The KO4 has better features on it. It has some upgraded things, but it's not revolutionary compared to the KO3. So, I mean, if you're going from something like a Cadet and you wanted to go to the best, then yeah, absolutely.
If you're already going to buy a high end one, then maybe the KO4s. But if you already own a high end one,
correct,
you're probably not going to get another $1,700 more value out of replacing KO3 with a KO4.
So, like one of the biggest selling points in the features that it's a convenience factor for someone who's doing it constantly would be on the clamp system, right where it meets the rail. You're able to detach that and pull the clamps off there to you, so you can inspect the edge and then put them back in, and it maintains angle. So
you can get them under a glass or something if you wanted to.
There were a much, or if you needed to flip it sideways to look at to make sure that from side to side your angles are even. Or if you're doing,
and if you've got money that you don't care about, you can always buy Jeffrey Dawson a Spyderco gift card.
Yeah.
Baptism, I loved that work chart when it came out until I realized how cheap and janky it is. And it's probably great for majority of people in their needs, but I hate it. Like, the ergos are just horrible. It doesn't have enough weight to hold itself, so I'm having to put forth effort to hold it. I don't care for it at all. I've got one. If I had to sharpen every knife I make with this work sharp, I would quit making knives. Fuck that. I don't want no part of it.
Bob, if you sharpen less than, say, 6 knives a week, get something like the Pioneer would be more than sufficient. If you're doing 6 to 10, 6 to 15 knives a week, then the Cadet would be good. Or if you're doing crazy, like, larger knives, then the reach on the KO3 helps. But otherwise, if you're just doing pocket knives or in small, I'm saying small, I'm saying like 6-inch blades or less on fixed blades, then do
Pioneer's all you
the
need.
Pioneer is great for the money. It's basically the same price as the Workshop Pro. And the Cadet's a little bit more, and it's got a couple more nicer features, but nothing crazy. Either of those would be fine. It's going to get you under 450 to 500 at the very, very high end. And look out for sales, or look out for, I think my link gives 7% off or 10% off. If you order it through Workshop US.
Has anybody here even used the Workshop Pro or whatever? I've never experienced it, but it's kind of expensive though, isn't it?
It's like 300 or 350.
Yeah, I ain't doing that.
Yeah, and it's
my issue with Workshop. I think the field sharpener is a great tool, and the precision adjuster is a great tool for the right person, but their abrasives just don't last long. Like, maybe it's me. Maybe I put a little too much weight on it, but man, I wear them down to nothing pretty quick.
I don't know, Bob. I mean, I don't care if you do or not. You don't have to use mine, but I've got a link with tsprof.us, and they have they ship out of Tennessee, so shipping gets everywhere within like 3 days if they have it in stock. And if you want to use it, hit me up, or I can get it for you or whatever. But I don't care if you don't. Doesn't matter to me. Yeah, the key to all these systems are abrasives. If you just get basic abrasives that whatever comes with the system, they're not going to last. You can get 3 stones, do pretty much everything you want, but you're going to spend another $250 on stones, but that's going to last you pretty much forever. So I'd say if you're in a pinch between the money, spend the least amount of money on get the Pioneer versus the Cadet, and then spend more money on getting aftermarket stones. That's going to be much more beneficial.
My only experience is with the one John's got, and I don't think it's the highest end. But the difference between that and my Workshop is $1,000. I don't think the price difference is.
Shane.
Quality difference is
got
$1,000 difference.
He's got the entry level. That's the entry level to the.
I don't know. Yeah. I'm saying, and it's $1,000 better sharpener than a Workshop, even though it doesn't cost $1,000 more.
Yeah.
Kathleen said bees. I thought she typed breeze. I miss Breeze, dude. You remember Breeze Ratchford?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember Breeze.
Breeze was awesome. Yeah. I'm sure that if he's talking about it, that sharp all is they probably have an incentive program to get people to talk about it.
And that's the one that's kind of the they kind of cloned the TS Prop, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of them, but that's not the crappy one that was it on Amazon or Temu or something like that. But yeah, I mean, so the sharp ball is $180, and it uses, if I'm not mistaken, it uses proprietary stones.
Even if they can be swapped, it's probably still not as good a deal, because I would imagine you probably still have to upgrade the stones too, don't you?
Here, hang on. Let me share this. Here you go. Here's what it looks like.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to pick on it, because it is $179, so that's fair, right? But look at that cheap plastic on the handle, on the grip there.
I want something with a little bigger knob on the end. Like
here's
me,
what it comes with.
when I have to pinch like this, that's really uncomfortable for me. That's why I don't like my Workshop.
If you look at those stones, those definitely look like they're sliding onto that, and those are proprietary. Those aren't going to be regular stones, so you can't use those. But we're also comparing, something that's roughly between a half and third the money of what a big boy would be. But this is the case where you get what you pay for, right?
Right.
Well, I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying it's not going to be.
Again, for a guy that owns, a few knives and wants to keep them sharp, it's probably plenty. But for the majority of our community, who has a lot of knives, and guys that want mirrored edges and they want to cut paper towels, it may not be your best bet. Yeah, the Sharpall doesn't have a stone holder yet, Todd said.
Somebody will probably 3D print one though if it's possible.
Yeah.
They're 3D printing some cool stuff now.
And it's no different that you buy the Sharpall, you don't get to say, I own a TS Prof. We would all like to act like that doesn't mean anything. But the truth is, it damn well does.
On a drop bear Christmas razor knife, motherfucker.
Did you
That's so ugly. You tried to pawn that off on me, and I was
no. You get a sheepdog G10. I've got it boxed up. Right. Don't picture me.
You offered me the Christmas one. I like passed.
Somebody won the Christmas one last week. It's getting ready to ship out. I waited till after Christmas. I got to ship. Richard's got the package going out, and so does. I've got it boxed up, but I forget who won it. I think it's Jay Korsgodden. Hold on.
Well, whoever won it, I'm going to offer them money if they just do a return to sender on it.
Jay won it. It's a good knife, man. Don't give it a hard time. It's a razor knife. What do you want?
Nothing. I mean, you're right. It's a razor knife. So, and I won't mind. I can tell you exactly what I'm going to use that for. I'm going to use it for opening my steel when it comes in. That way I'm not dragging my good knives across a chunk of steel.
And it'll feel like a good knife, even though it's not. Because it's a Kaiser, it feels like a custom.
It'll come in handy too. When I get a little bit of epoxy around my scale right at the Ricasso, and I need to get under it and shave it off of the metal, I think it'll be good for that.
Man, I don't think people fell for my fucking it feels like a custom title. I don't think I got many views. Let's see.
I disliked it.
Awesome subs over there.
And
that's engagement. Reporting is not necessarily engagement I want, but I'll take it. Things have gotten so bleak, I'll take it, man.
But John, what you were talking about earlier, I've worked for people like that. I've worked for people who feel like on a regular schedule they have to complain at you about something. So they just get to a point where they're just looking for something, and that's so annoying, dude.
Well, to me, it's funny because I have no respect for him anyway. I never really have. It's kind of like I'm down there, ooh, take away my $11. Ooh, fuck, it's not that. It's just I'm down there because I enjoy it.
If it was just you and me, it'd probably be a lot more fun.
But yeah, he and I get along. He's a neat guy. He just he's just like, you really don't need to do that. I say, do what? Let people sharpen knives. I was like, I don't think I did that. And he called me the other night, and we just left. He's like, hey, did we lock those gates, these big ass window gates now that I have to pull across and lock and put a fucking lock through and lock it? And I was like, yep, John. He goes, are you sure? I was like, yeah. He goes, how can you be sure? I said, because I locked the motherfuckers. I'm sure. I said, I'll tell you what, if you get there tomorrow at 10 o'clock and they're not locked, call me. God damn.
Yeah.
I ran a fucking crew of 28 people around the state. Don't fuck with me. I was responsible for over a $4 million budget.
Some business owners are just, and some management types are just like that.
Well, it's funny because it's he and I, and we're about the same age, except I don't use hair color. I'm gonna go in there one day with my hair brown, then he's gonna really be intimidated. I'm gonna just for men the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
Did other day that Beavis looking fellow with the ear flapped hat Did he give you any trouble?
No, but he did buy a knife. He bought a $12. He did. And I know that knife is hanging off some homeless dude's back right now. I know. He had a look in his eye like, I ain't going to be using this knife. I ain't going to need this knife tomorrow. I just break it off into somebody.
It probably just happened. The guy probably just pissed him off. And he walked in there.
I told you all about the guy that comes in there that harasses me almost every day. He hadn't come in like the last few days during Christmas rush, but this black dude comes in. He's homeless. He walks by, he comes in, and he always wants me to fist bump him. And I'll walk and I'll fist bump him. I don't know why. And he's like, "You don't like black people, do you?" I'm like, "I like black people just fine." And he'll just stand there. He goes, "No, you don't." And he'll walk out. And I'm packing fucking heat now. Yeah. I'm always packing heat. And I'm thinking, what day is he going to come in here and catch me on the wrong side? And I'm just going to fucking stick this goddamn thing in his face and say, "Do you want me to vote right now, motherfucker?" I mean, goddamn, he's come in like no less than 10 times just to fuck with me.
Just to ask you if you like black people.
Yeah, you don't know. He doesn't ask me. He surmises that I don't. You don't like black people, do you? I said, I do like black people. I like them just fine.
I'm a big fan of Denzel Washington.
Man, I went to school from.
I think he's the best actor of our generation. Yes, I think he's better than DDL.
Shane, did you read that?
What?
Dawson's comment I put up there?
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
That is absolutely spot on.
That's funny.
I did CrossFit at one point in time, and it is weird because I was not the stereotypical CrossFit guy. But
you know what's
within 2 weeks, I found that all I talked about was CrossFit. It's weird how it just. I think because you're in so much pain all the time, it's all you can think about. Because you know that's what caused it.
You get addicted to it.
Double D, if it works for you and you're happy with what's coming off of there, then that's awesome. Then there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah,
I'm just saying if you want
knife a month is, I mean the regular precision adjust is fine.
Yeah, I used it for years and years. I had the stone. The only attachment I bought for it, I bought two. I bought the stone holder so I could put my regular beneath stones in there, and I bought the little thing that stuck under the clamp so it wouldn't have any wobble. And I got great edges off that knife.
Even with those though, with the cheaper one, I don't like the way it feels like it's out of balance. Like it feels like it's going to tip forward if I don't hold it. That's the thing I don't like about it.
Shane,
if I had a weighted base plate, I'd like it better. But there's nothing wrong with either one of those. We're just talking about if you're one of those guys that likes to own the best of things. Well, I mean that's not it. But
I don't know who Dale Gribble is, but I'm sure it's funny.
Dale Gribble. Why do I know that name?
King of the Hill.
No, but we did. I'll tell you, we probably sold in the last 3 days 300 case knives. People coming in there, grandparents, kids buying for parents. They had to get them a case knife. They got them one every year. It's got to be a case knife, and we almost sold out of all of our case knives. It's crazy.
You get John on too many shrooms, and he sounds like Boomhauer.
Yeah,
and it's been a while. That's what I miss. I need to rewire my happy synapses.
It's not on stream, please.
Oh, that's the best place.
You better not abandon us again tonight.
No, I'm not going anywhere. No, dude, I was tired, man. I slept.
I know you were.
Christmas Day, I slept about 12 hours. It was weird, man, because just that talking to people over and over and over. And it's not that you aren't interested, but you're not interested. You know, after a while, you're like, what the fuck do you want? You know, instead of, hey, would you come in here to cut? It's like, what the fuck do you want?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know yet. I'm just looking for a knife. Well, when
you can see that on people's faces at Blake's show about Saturday at 2 p.m.
It's
they can fucking care less. They sell you a knife at that point. It's like, get the fuck away from me.
I'm that guy who'll go, welcome. And they'll go, I'm just looking. I'm like, good, make yourself at home. If you find something you like, let me know. and then I'll stalk their ass behind the counter. So I want to make them feel uncomfortable to where they either going to look at something or fucking leave. We're not just going to have this walk and talk thing. We're just going to walk, and I'm just going to walk around and kind of look at you and say, you really ought to handle it.
Really shopping allowed.
Marketing 101 by John.
You can leisurely shop, but if you're going to be there, you might as well hold something. You know, don't just come in. You don't come into a car lot to just kick tires, really. You're coming there to get a car. Yeah. So we're going to find out real quick if I got the knife you want, or you're going to get the fuck out of here. Because I got videos to make. Oh, God.
He does do a good job there. I watched him interact with customers.
Wonderful.
I know. I get told I have too much patience for those people. I'm like, no, man. Everybody deserves. You know, it's just as easy to be nice to somebody as it is to be an asshole. I can tell y'all like the asshole approach. But no, I was that one dude that was creeping around over there. I knew he was going to buy a knife, and he bought the shortest little assisted knife. I'm thinking, if I'm going to go down and find Billy and I'm going to break off a fucking blade into Billy, I'm spending $17.99, and I'm getting this rainbow colored dagger. It comes out twice as hard as that little gray 2-inch assisted knife. I'm sorry. I'm going to invest the extra $5.
Just go to the $10 box.
$10 boxes all fold up on your hands, man.
Oh,
that's you. Most of them are not locking knives. Now, what we do have down there that just came available because somebody brought a shitload in, we've got a $25 box of Swiss Army knives. Really some nice ones. There's one down there that Kyle would buy. I might buy it for him. It's a Swiss Army knife that's got a putter on it, and it's got a divot tool in it. Have you seen that one, Kyle?
No, but I'm good, thank you.
It's a little small one. You can put it on your on your towel or wherever you keep your. I'm getting it for you.
No act of kindness needed, John.
I'm getting it tomorrow.
About it every time you look at it. That's all Kyle has.
I'm gonna send a bunch of stickers from my fucking channel. It's gonna be packed full of stickers. That's what's gonna keep it from shaking around the box. They're gonna come out like confetti.
I was trying to be as polite as I could, but without saying "fuck you." No.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be a long night Tuesday, dude. I could see your right eyeball, and I kept watching it drift.
Dude, I was falling asleep on screen. I was nodding the fuck out. I mean, y'all's voices were just soothing, and I was just like, man, this is too comfortable.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I haven't gone back. Then I got up and I came by and I saw y'all were off screen and the streaming, and so I had to go to Rumble and stop it because you got to stop it manually because it was just doing its backstory thing that it does. Rumble sucks.
Yeah, you just give me an idea. If I ever find a stripper that has a clitoral piercing and she has a little Swiss Army knife hanging from it, I'm marrying that one. That's the one I'm looking for. There's a stripper with a pierced clitoris with a little knife hanging off of it.
Terry, I don't believe in those. It's not uterus, it's uteri.
Uteri. I've got a little I've got to find it's the GEC what's it called? Lunch knife or camp? It's a tiny little knife. What's it called? Keychain knife. There's a guy down at the store that's got a couple of GECs that he's very proud of. He's trying to trade. He just sold one of them for $350.
Shane, I know you'll find this very hard to believe, but when it comes to my work equipment, I was very, very particular and bougie about what I had in my bag. And
Todd, oh, go ahead.
No, I don't know what you're hearing, Terry. I don't hear it.
I've been hiccuping. It could be me.
Yeah, there were very few things that made it into the arrangement of my staff bag.
Well, what knife you carry? Or did you?
In my bag?
Yeah.
I didn't carry one in my bag. I'm just talking about like accessories. You're talking about like with the divot tool and all that kind of stuff. I had very particular what I actually kept.
Oh, I'm sure you did. Yeah.
I always kept a bat hitter full of indica in mine. And about 6 or 7 Coors Lights.
That's
and
why
a handful of balls.
That's why you weren't at Kyle's country club.
No, I didn't play that level.
Get kicked out the moment I saw you.
You would have never known, dude. I was so undercover.
You know Kyle was that guy, dude. He was discriminating against everybody.
Oh, yeah, but I would
see him all the way across the fairway and be like, somebody throw that motherfucker out of here.
I would have looked just like Kyle. Kyle would have not been able
maybe at age 8.
When I was age 30 and you were age 18 or whatever age you would have been, you'd been like, guys, look at that guy. He got a good swing. And then you see me off and you're like, God, man, he's pissing off. I'm going to have to go over there and catch him. About that time, he'd come back. I was like, no, man, I was just looking for a ball. And then I'd blow smoke in your face.
Yeah. At 18, I wouldn't have cared. At 18, I would have joined you.
That's what I'm saying. You were at that age. By the time I got sober is about the time you got sober because you were a young bloomer.
Sarah, Rick, what budget knife are you enjoying? I thought you were just talking about well, I guess you could consider Cold Steel a budget knife. That's weird. I don't really consider Cold Steel's budget knives, even though they're within the price range. Cold Steel sells knives at budget knife prices, but I still consider them kind of mid-tier knives.
That was gifted to me along with a bunch of others that are going to start being giveaway knives. You know what that is?
That's that Ozark Grail.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I'm going to test it. I'm going to test it first.
Can't say shit negative about that thing. It's fucking $7.
I'm going to do an unboxing on it. And then I've got several, thanks to Ed Harrison, that we're going to give away. On Friday night.
They have some edge retention after about 4 or 5 sharpness. But apparently they got really bad burn edges.
They've also got they've got some sweet ones, man. They've got some that are aluminum handles that are 14C. They've got, they're Ozark Trails.
Aluminum handle.
Ozark Trails trying to up their game, man. I'm telling you.
Hey, $14 again. You know, you can't argue with that, man.
No. Not for what it is.
Yeah. Todd Carr, I don't consider the OS 10 Cold Steel's budget knives. I think they're better.
Bob Tism, sobriety is not for everybody. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not preaching sobriety.
I think they're too good at what they do to put them in the budget category for me. God, I wanted that AD10 Tanto so bad, dude, and didn't have the money when it was on sale. I still want it. Is it still for?
Does Midway's not have them on sale? Let's see. AD10 Tanto. Let's see.
If somebody wants to order me that, I can pay them back on the 1st. I just don't have the money to pay for it right now.
You don't need to be buying anything. Stop it.
I know. But the reason I know I need to buy it is because it's one of the few knives that I had the urge, and it's never diminished. I still want it. There's been plenty of knives that I said I wanted, and I couldn't afford them. Then a month later, I was like, I'm kind of glad I didn't buy that, but not the AD10 Tanto.
Let's see what Midway says.
What knife you talking about?
The AD10 Tanto and S35. $69.
69 to 161 on Midway.
Well, what's the difference?
I can't tell. Let's see if I go.
I wouldn't care if that one was an Austin. It's not a knife I care about.
The satin's on sale. Blade shape. Ponto's on sale. Handle color black. All right. So for $69.99, you can get a satin blade Ponto black handle color. Let me show it to you.
I'd buy it right now if it was the first. I just don't have it.
I get paid right around then. Yeah. That's another thing. I get paid monthly.
If you'll notice, did y'all see that? Do you see that?
The what?
Those Tantos are very similar.
Oh yeah, your Tanto and that Tanto.
Yeah, and I didn't copy that. I just realized how similar they were after the fact. But yeah, I'd still like to have that. Like I've got a Code 4 over there, guys, that I never carry. I never do anything with it, but I won't get rid of it.
Is that the brass one, the copper one?
No,
we got one of those at the shop. Yeah, it's copper color, right?
No.
Thin?
I just got a regular Code 4.
Is it not thin copper?
Oh, I'm sorry. I've got a Format Scout. That's what I
meant.
I gave my Code 4 to me.
Yeah, I gave my Code 4 to Panda. He broke the spring. Yeah. And then was pissed off because Cold Steel didn't send him another spring. I was like, what the fuck? Figure I'm gonna send you a spring.
No, he was pretty upset about that.
I wanted to call a ambulance for him.
Now I feel like maybe they knew something that we didn't at the time.
Ambulance. No.
I should have put Alpha on the case. I'm sure he can scam anyone.
Who?
Alf.
Now, guys.
I just thought of something, Shane.
What?
I completely forgot when I sent you that very large package on the that the Russian guy picked up.
Shane looks very confused.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The name of it starts with an H. Anyways, I was going to put a gift in there.
Why am I drawing a blank, dude?
I don't know.
You sent me a large package.
Very large.
That a Russian guy picked up.
Yep. From a delivery service.
Maybe it rolls.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, now I get you. Yeah.
You dumb motherfucker.
I was like, damn, man, dang.
The Russian thing threw me off. I completely forgot he was Russian. Yeah. I thought you meant when it got to me, a Russian guy picked it up. I thought, what? But yeah, now I know what you're talking about.
You're trying to think, who did I get that fentanyl to? He didn't seem Russian.
I thought about putting that, we talked about me putting that cadet in there, and I completely forgot.
Oh, dude, that would be sweet. And I don't want it. I just want it to touch up mine with. Because I have no interest in sharpening all the knives I make.
I'll tell you a sweet knife down at the store that I've been looking at, and I have no use for it. Have y'all seen a Cold Steel Tai Mai? It's a dagger about that long.
Yeah.
F-35 or
that thing's good for nothing
except sticking pigs.
Poking it in one side and watching it come out the other.
And it's got that rubber handle, dude. It feels so good in hand. That's a badass knife.
Bob Tism, you ain't getting my call package. I'm very proud of that. I just didn't know.
Bob, no.
The Russian.
I have no more to send. Sorry.
Let me show y'all some cool shit real quick. This is a Benchmade SOCP fixed blade. That's a one-purpose knife.
Yeah.
Hey, there's Bama Ninja.
Is Bama Ninja in here?
No, but he's on my. He left a comment.
He didn't even answer me. He's locked a bunch of my stuff lately. But I asked him if it was okay. We hadn't seen him around in a while. I didn't hear anything back from him, but he locked like 20 of my posts today.
That's an old school Praetorian. That's this cherry.
Scout, isn't it?
Huh?
Is that a Scout with a G10 handle?
They call it a Praetorian. It's an old one, man. It's like
I think it's a Scout.
It may be. Look at it tomorrow. It's old.
Yeah, they used to make a Praetorian Scout that was G10, kind of like a Hinder. It was G10 on.
And that's a brand new UTX 85 in green.
I'll be honest. If I was going to own a Praetorian, I had no issue with having the Scout. I don't care enough about.
Check that out.
Being titanium. What is that?
That's a Spyderco Autonomy 2.
Yeah, I don't care for it.
It's kind of cool, man.
It is. I don't care for the shape. It reminds me a lot of the Spyderco Mule series. And
yeah, that's kind of, and that button is so overwhelming.
It's just kind of, no, I like the button. For me, that button's perfect. It's just got to do with the shape of the scale where it meets the ricasso. It just needs something. It's just too plain right there.
What do y'all think about that Signature Series Aurora?
Shane loves when he gets in there and finds a big button.
Yeah, I do. For my hands, big button's a necessity.
I think that's a gorgeous knife. They make this knife.
You know those LUDTs are. You better be glad they have a good warranty service.
They're diver knives, right?
Everybody that I know that owns one has had to send it back for the spring breaking. They're bad about breaking springs.
Well, they're very strong springs, but this knife right here.
But they do. I mean, they take care of it.
They make that both with the thumb ramp. That's the Bravo 1 by Bark River with a thumb ramp.
Oh, is that another? What's his name?
No.
Zero.
Like it, but here's the Bravo 1 without the thumb ramp. Hold on. I got to find it. I thought I had them together. I do, but damn it.
Well, you got some ugly knives on there.
Dude, I'm having to take pictures of what I got to work with. Look at that.
What is that?
That's a little knife that Tate had made to show me, and somebody bought it before he got to show it to me.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
That's a little pair knife, but yeah, some of these are ugly. You know what that is?
No.
That's a Benchmade fixed blade Adamas, the 375 SN. That's the first fixed blade Adamas.
I like that.
Tanto.
Yeah.
That's that one of two. That's the full size Crooked River.
Yeah, that's what you're talking about with the upgraded
water
blades.
series. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd still rather have it with. I love the wooden handle and metal bolster on the original Crooked River.
I did a review on that knife. I really like it.
What is that?
That's a Buck Alpha Scout Pro.
Well, if you ground a thumb jump in that thing or a thumb tool, that'd look a lot like a fret, wouldn't it?
Yep. And then these Puma knives are very popular.
But I'll say this. Football balls, I guarantee my heat treat's better.
Oh, I know that.
I only know that because I found out that whole Boss heat treat thing he was great when they were using 420, but he's not current.
How much do you think that Bally song costs?
If it's more than $40, I'm out.
It's a Benchmade Gold class with
It's 1,000.
It's 1,500.
Yeah,
we got two of them though. We've got a green one, and
that Strider's badass though.
It's gone.
I love that. I don't know why I love those knives.
That was a double gunner grip with Magna Cut. It just looked good.
Yeah.
Everything about that knife was perfect. And I'm telling you, man, some of these cases are really pretty. Like this one, this black this natural maple burl wood.
Yeah.
And like this
Whatever
one.
happened to the really nice Heretic slip joint that was supposed to be really fairly priced? They announced it before a blade show.
That's a good
I never
question.
saw it. But Heretic was supposed to release a slip joint that looked really good. It's supposed to be a good price. Even when I get old, I'm still not going to carry a case. I'll probably buy a Buck 110 lightweight and get some of my Carter scales made for it, and that's just what I'll carry.
That's a new Benchmade Anonymous.
Yeah. I called a buddy of mine today. I was on the phone with him, and I told him I was thinking about buying a optic cut slide from my 1911. And he said, "That Gerson?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he called me the N-word, dude.
Well, that wasn't me.
No, it wasn't you. I'm just telling you.
No, I was making that clear that it was not me.
Can y'all see that one knife?
An optic costs more than that gun. I was like, so? I was like, I have a $500 AR with a $1,400 or $1,200 aim point on it. And he said it again. It was completely unacceptable.
Isn't that what the definition of ghetto fabulous? Rolling in the bins on $5 of gas.
That's right. That's how I roll, though, man.
That's a sweet little knife too.
I just brought it up because I know you wouldn't say that word, but would you think poorly of me for? It's $125 for an optic cut slide and I put a $200 optic on top of it. That's $325 on a $500 pistol. Is that not okay?
Well, I
shouldn't have asked you. I just forgot who I was talking to.
I mean, no, if it makes you happy, whatever. But
you're still gonna make fun of me, though, right?
Yeah, you're not gonna get a quality optic for 200 unless it's used, and then you're still questionable. But if it makes you happy,
I'm thinking about putting a flared magwell on it too.
I swear to God, I'm gonna boot you from the stream.
I really am.
See that knife right there?
Yeah, I like that.
That is a guy I work with. I want y'all to go follow this guy right here. Can you see his picture?
Hey, wait a minute, Lakeside. What are you talking about? Is the Buck Compadre? Does it look like a 110 but has my card handle? Is that why you asked that?
Y'all go follow my buddy, Cool Stabby Shit. I work with this guy. He's young, but I'm about to show you his shit. And his picture's awesome. His profile picture. So that's one of his GECs. He's got two of those. But
Kyle, I'm only wanting to do all that because I can't afford a 2011. So I was just going to make it look like one.
Well, it's still never going to be one, so.
I know, but it's still a 1911.
But the problem is, Shane, you're going to put money into it that's never going to be worth it to get out of it. So at that point, just sell.
If I keep it, that makes me happy. What difference does it make?
I understand. My thought is sell it. Use that money to get something better.
I know. I knew you were going to say that. What was that last knife with the slot right there? Yeah,
that's a Strider AR-15. That's the Medford Strider they used to make together. He just traded for that.
I got you.
But he likes big ass knives. I don't know which one that is. A heater, HEETER.
Yeah, Miller Brothers, or whatever.
Look at this. That's a couple of. I think one of them's a Strider Spike. I don't know what the other one is.
How does he carry that?
What's up, Patina Turner?
I don't know, dude. I mean, like he carries that in his pocket.
What did the comment section have to say? But why not? Why own a 1911? Because I'm old, dude. I like 1911s. I just had one of the damn Terran Tactical TTI Combat Canics.
Look at that Medford.
And I got rid of it because I don't like striker fire pistols. I like a gun with a hammer.
I mean, he's got cool knives. That is another one of those.
That's nasty looking.
Isn't it nasty?
Yeah.
That's it right there. Next to an A100. Look how big that guy did.
All Mills, ain't nothing in the world wrong with a Rock Island 1911, dude. Unless you're a professional shooter.
Oh, Jesus.
You're trying to show off to your buddies a Rock Island 1911. Just don't shoot double taps in it.
Just mute this guy right now.
Huh? Do what, Kyle?
I said just go ahead and mute yourself right now.
That's why Kyle. That's why Kyle's in the knife community, because he got ran out of the gun community.
Absolutely not.
He's the one that made it toxic. Look at there, 1911. That's the guy with good.
The reason why I'm not in that community anymore is because I can't afford to be in that community anymore.
Go follow Cool Stabby Shit, y'all. Trust me, he's a cool dude.
Stabby Shit. I'll do it right now.
I put him in the chat.
I'm gonna talk him into putting an optic and a flared magwell on
that bottom knife.
Patina.
Is a Surefire.
What was the name again?
Cool Stabby Shit. Here, I'll put his thing in the chat.
Patina, check out the new Henry Hushes.
I just opened my Instagram. And this dude is tempting me so hard, dude. I want that knife.
Can't see it.
It's not me at all. I've no idea why I'm so obsessed.
Well, no, we can't see it.
Comment down.
All right, hold on. Let me.
I am obsessed with this dude's little knives.
Ooh, that's a little like a friction
flipper. Dom. That's D-Kong. I'm sorry, Dom. I don't know how to say your company name. But I love that thing, man.
Wow,
look, that's a penny beside it, by the way.
What's the company called?
He's in the chat.
I know, but what is it? Spell it. You're looking at it.
D-O-N-G-E. Oh, crap. It went away. I'm sorry.
This is the
Cool Stabby.
Hey, D-Kong, drop your link in the chat.
I haven't seen him tonight.
Yeah, he can. He's got a mod.
I haven't seen him here tonight.
If he's in there, drop a D-Kong. That's what it is, or DC Blades.
Hang on, I'll grab it for you since you numbnuts.
I'm looking. Hold on.
I can't find cool stabby stuff either.
I dropped the link in the thing, dude.
Jesus Christ, John.
I'm doing it again. Hold on.
Hang on, I got to pull the live stream up on my phone because I'm
gonna drop it in there again so it'll refresh for you.
You two are unbelievable to deal with.
Tell me when you're ready, Shane. It's coming in the chat right now. Right now, here it is. Boom. It should pop up for you to click on.
I'm getting there. I clicked it.
Bluminati just hooked me up with thank you, Bluminati.
What the hell? I don't think it worked. No, you dropped D-Kong's link.
Yes, I did.
You clicked on the wrong one. It's right above it. Mine's right under it, dude. Hold on, I did. You're right. Hold on.
I got it now. No, John, you dropped the same link.
Here, I'm dropping cool stabby shit right now.
I'm already following Dom.
Here comes cool stabby shit right now. But that should be cool stabby shit.
Who's on first? Terry, what's wrong with my mic? I haven't heard anything going on with my mic.
Your mic sounds good to me.
I could have swore I saw Dom in here earlier. Yeah, I know I did because he's the one that said it's a learning curve, Shane. So he's been here. Look at that little bitty blade, dude, out of the knife. He's holding the palm of his hand.
Dude, that's beautiful. I mean, I'm blown away by what he can do.
He's still making in 1095 right now, and I don't care. I don't care how long that thing holds an edge. But he is about to move up to stainless options for those of you who do care. I also have a Chiappa remake of the old Sharp single shot 40. That's cool, Jeffrey. That's one thing I don't know. I really want, and I know it's pointless. I get it. People are going to make fun of me, but I love these tactical lever actions. There's Dom right there. He said, I'm here just lurking.
Terry.
Hey, buddy, we just followed you.
Terry, I don't know how it's picking up reverb. It's on a shock mount on an arm, and I'm not hitting my desk, so I don't know that.
Maybe Terry's just high. Hearing shit.
Maybe it was my conscience coming through the fucking mic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Jay.
Check out my little tritium vial.
You would not think that, Bob, if you ever been to their factory.
What are you talking about?
Chiappa.
They're expensive.
They're not well made, though.
I'm not going to speak on that because I don't know. I just know everything I've priced from them is expensive, except for that little wire stock 22 single shot they sell. That's pretty cheap. But I've heard it's highly inaccurate.
The guy who does all my Cerakote work, my buddy, he used to be the test fire for Chiappa.
Hey, Brandon Sutton is wanting his knife Cerakoted. If I can't find anything local, can you handle that for me?
Yeah.
What I may do is get it finished, bolt the handles on, ship it to you, let you take the handles off, have it Cerakoted, sharpen it, and then send it to him. I've been working on his knife, by the way.
That's fine.
So I'm about done with it.
I'm
scared though, dude, because I've got the bevels ground and everything, and realize it's got a little bit of warp in it. So I'm really hoping that 8670 is as tough as they say it is, and I can get it out.
Does he want just plain black, or does he want something fancy?
He said something about titanium nitride. Isn't that great?
That's not Cerakote.
Oh.
Titanium nitride is like the gold color.
I don't know. I'll get with him on it when we get to that point.
Okay. Jeffrey, I wasn't knocking. I'm just saying that they're not.
Yeah, you were knocking, John, or Kyle. You knew Jeffrey owned one. You had a choice.
If I thought that, I would
choice to shit talk him or not, and you chose to do it.
I would call Jeffrey on the phone and tell him that his gun sucks.
Kyle, if it wasn't the holidays, I would be disappointed in you.
What's that?
If it wasn't the holidays, I'd be disappointed in you being so cold to Jeffrey.
Yeah, well.
Sorry, Jeffrey. I usually don't go for that in my chat, buddy.
I hate you both.
You are what's wrong with the gun community, Kyle.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. You have never done anything but give me shit about everything I own. You really like, I mean, if it makes you happy, I guess it's okay, but I would never own anything like that. I'd be in public with it. I'm like, thanks, Kyle.
No, that's not true because you told me your first one was, and I said that the EAA Witness is not a bad pistol. That's a decent pistol.
It's not. They're great guns.
It's a CZ clone, and they used to use those in comps. It was a decent pistol. So
I just remember Kyle saying, "Well, if it makes you happy," that just makes me laugh. Yeah, it's fine if it makes you happy.
That ugly girl you're dating makes you happy, whatever. But I wouldn't touch that shit with a football.
How do you get the smell off your hand?
I love you, Kyle.
I do too, buddy. It's just funny.
Terry, I'll sell you a rock if you want one.
Oh shit!
I still want that Jericho. I still may get it. Ain't nobody else buying it. It's still sitting there.
Hey, Kyle, you know what's still up there is that Olamic custom. Was it the Wingard? What's it called? That big one?
Not my rock.
Yeah. You have your own rock now. Tina, shut up.
What's that Olamic called that you kind of liked?
I didn't like that one at all.
Oh, okay.
You like the whippersnapper, don't you?
No,
yeah, the whippersnapper is the one I like.
I like
the Wayfair is the one we got.
Yeah, the Wayfair 247.
I had a Wayfair. There's two different sizes of those Wayfarers, though, right?
Yes, there are, I think 3 actually.
I bought one thinking it was the big one, and it wasn't, and I was really unhappy with it. Yes, Jeffrey, I want the Jericho in 9mm, and Kyle told me I was dumb and stopped talking about my trash for even wanting it. And
that'll shoot good around trailers.
I'm not that good of a shot. I'm not an operator. Well, I am a good shot, but I'm not an operator. I just feel like at $400, that Jericho is going to do everything I need to do. And if I spent the extra $600 to get a CZ, I don't think I'm good enough to get the $600 worth of value out of it.
It is if you try to sell it.
You know me, Kyle.
And first of all, I didn't say that you're white trash for buying that. I said you're white trash, and then I said don't buy that. There's 2 separate comments.
You know you can't top that on YouTube.
The white trash was definitive.
We're probably getting in trouble. I didn't even think about it. You can't type white trash in the comments. It won't let you.
YouTube terms of service
will not let you. I don't know a single piece of white trash, and I know a bunch of them that are offended by being called white trash. Well, I mean, we wear it like a badge of honor.
Yeah, I mean,
yes, there's a Volkswagen that don't run in my yard. I mean, all those things. We're proud of it.
1931 Leatherworks got to right.
Yeah.
CZs are a way of life, Bob.
Yeah, Bob. I probably should get the PO7 just because I want a hammer. I just feel better with a hammer.
Yeah, the 07, the 09 are great.
Yeah,
if you want to go cheap.
It's great, but I don't want a striker fire gun.
Yeah, I like the 07 and 09 are great for if you want hammer and polymer. If you don't
go to the 9 wasn't as good as the 7.
It is.
Well, that's what Honest Outlaw said.
I mean, obviously, if you can afford to get a Shadow, if not, then the PO1 for a metal frame is good as well. Or just a plain 75.
It's kind of ugly though.
That's what your EAA was based off of. The 75.
Why don't you like a striker? Why don't you like a?
Does it have like the pyramid shape when you're looking down the barrel? It's kind of
the octagonal. Yeah.
Maybe I'm thinking of a different gun.
That's the tri-cut slide.
Yeah. I mean, I've got a striker fire. I carry a striker fire every day. I've got a Canic I carry every day. I like, but I don't give a shit about that gun. If it's something I give a shit about, I want it to have a hammer.
Would you carry it with a hammer back?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll carry my striker fire ready, but I'm not carrying a hammer back.
Why?
But
I just don't trust
I
it.
want an external safety too.
Why don't you trust it? It's the same. Your P365 is pre-cocked.
I know it's pre-cocked, but I also know what's got to happen to make the hammer fall.
Same as it would be. Actually, it's even more so on a safety, external safety.
I carry it close to my cod.
I understand that. You should actually be more concerned because if you're using double single and you can ride your thumb on the hammer, put reholstering, it's actually safer.
Bob Dylan, I practice so much with that EA Witness
Good point.
external safety that when I draw that canic now, I'm habitually my thumb runs down the slide. I'm so used to, like, I have that safety off before I ever.
Well, we're talking about single action. You have to have a external safety on the single action. It's stupid if you don't.
That's all I want: an external safety and a hammer, and I'm good. That's just what I like.
Yeah, because you're running it solely at single action at that point. You're not running it double because you're having it cocked and locked.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. External safety on something like a striker fire is just absolutely stupid. Yeah. Right. We're not talking that, dude.
But what's the disadvantage? Just a little bit of speed of making that first pull a double pull, and then your single. Is that does that time really make a difference?
I don't like the idea that the first pull is heavier than the second. I want about 3 pounds all the fucking time. Right after as that safety comes off, I want 3 pounds of pop, pop, pop. That's just what I want. But it's not what I carry. I carry a canny because it's tiny and I can drop it in my pocket if I have to. Uh-oh. Terry took his work tough mountain line out to chop up a tree branch in the road that the ice brought down into the road today, chopping that ice-coated limb. That bash was just as sharp after. Well, good, dude.
Nice.
That's awesome.
I was just showing a little work tough that came in the shop.
I'm glad that knife's getting some love and some use because it would have sat here and rusted. I would have never used it.
I need to get Scab to see if he's got this and send it to me.
What?
Let me go to my Instagram. I'll show it to you. They don't make this this blade shape anymore. It's the little guy that comes in and trades a bunch of knives that's got that precision, that wicked sharp for sale. He trades a lot of Spydercos. He traded this little guy in. Hold on. Right here. That's about an 8-inch work tough gear. It's called the Nomad EDC. It's the first production. They don't make it anymore. I was hearing in chat. Can y'all see it?
I see it.
Yep.
It's thick.
I'm glad you like it, Terry. It made me really happy that knife made somebody else happy.
Shane, I'm kind of with you. Like, I love double singles, but I'm kind of a trigger snob, so that they have to be a good double single, not just any double single. You know what I mean? And I mean, my daily's a striker, but
that's a good double single.
Is it?
I think it is. It's very reliable. It's old.
I can't even see it. Go back.
You can't see that?
Well, it's small on my screen. Give me a second.
Oh, it's 232.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
380.
238.
238. What'd I call it? 232?
Yeah.
You shoot me with a damn 380. You better do it 10 times. I'm going to be mad as hell.
Dude, it's going to go right between your eyes.
Oh, man.
PM9's a nice one. I had my first carry, and the guy wants to trade me for it. It's a Kel-Tec P11, but that was Kel-Tec's first gun. I'm thinking about keeping it just for nostalgia. It's never failed.
Get rid of that thing as fast as you can throw it.
Really?
Yes. If someone offered you $10, take it.
It's heavy trigger. I mean, I don't like shooting it, but I'll
Shut up, Shane.
No, I'll definitely. He wants to trade that.
Kel-Tec is the most. I don't know what words I'm looking for.
I don't even need
Nobody
the
innovates more than Keltec does.
Agreed. I
They
completely agree.
$1 million a year, and then they pay their builders minimum wage.
Shane, I completely agree. They are the most innovative, and they're willing to take risks. They do crazy, wild shit, and unfortunately, it never hits because they're QC.
It's because they have these great ideas that are performed very poorly.
Exactly.
They got some cool looking stuff though. Let's find them.
Yeah, what was it? The KSG 12, that shotgun they did, that was
rotating.
Cool. The
I've never seen anybody empty one without a malfunction though.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
They do cool creative stuff, but
what's the philosophy of why we love knives? Yako, I love knives because I think knives are what separate us from every other animal on the planet. I think
except Bigfoots use knives too.
Pick up a knife and turn one piece of media into two is what helped us become what we are. Even though it's all going to shit now.
Shane's so full of shit.
It is fire and knives, but fuck, fire was around before knives was. We didn't. Animals might not know how to make it, but it happened.
Ooh, we stood around and watched trees hit lightning. Whoa!
You still do that.
I think knives are cool because
deep.
I like knives. Other than the actual reason is I like to hold them and grip them like this and imagine burying this in the skull of my enemies. That is 100% my motivation towards knives. Childish, sure, but it's what I like to think about when I think of a knife. Not opening an Amazon package.
Do you know most people that buy case knives don't take them out of the box? They don't even play with them. No. Like when I told a guy that collects cases that I'll sit on the couch and play with my knives and cut paper, he's like, man, I keep them in the boxes, put them up. They all go up in value. Allegedly.
It's let it snow.
Terry, that's the only regrets I have towards my oven only going to 13 inches is I would love to make a better hungless for about the same money. I wouldn't make near what I should make off, but I'd love to do it. But 13 inches is as big as I can go.
If you want a hungless, just look in the mirror.
Unless I see what you did there. But I got some delicious New York style pizza in there in the refrigerator. That's what we were eating before I came here.
Where'd you get it? Are we gonna get burgers tomorrow?
Yeah, I got it at Alabama Pizza Company, but the family that owns it, they're actually from New York City. They've got a picture of Gordon Ramsay at their pizza restaurant in New York before they moved here. So it's real New York pizza.
Was Gordon shitting on him?
Huh?
Was Gordon shitting on him?
He may have been. I don't know. I just know I saw the picture. It's pretty good. The thing I like about pizza is I like the fact that there's different styles. Like everybody makes their pizza a little different. Because one day I'm in the mood.
That's great.
For one type, and other days I'm in the mood for other types of pizza.
You can't ever. A collector can never win an argument with me about putting their knife in a box and me carrying it when they're saying, "Oh, you shouldn't be carrying that." I was like, "Is that what our forefathers made this knife to be done? Stuck in a box? Fuck you, old man. Fuck you." That's what I tell them. Right? And you tell your widow to bring that shit back down here when you die. We'll give you a nickel on the dollar. How about that?
Yeah. For that uncarried knife.
Yeah.
You get to enjoy.
Yeah, you didn't even get to enjoy it. I love the crispier crust too.
Yeah, this one's not cracker crust, but it sags about like this.
Man, that double cheeseburger tomorrow.
So it's not cracker crust. It just hangs a little bit off the tip.
I might get my own plate of fries.
I'll be having a.
See, I'm against all you guys. I let Chicago deep dish pizza or bust.
I'll be having a Greg Brady burger with bacon, a double Greg Brady with bacon. That's the shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into starvation mode now, just so I can make sure, like a snake does, I can fit all that double cheeseburger in my stomach.
That's a Spencer damn burger, though.
Do they do like wild, crazy stuff as well too, or they just do?
Yeah. They do an Elvis Presley.
You can get a normal hamburger.
Yeah, peanut butter burgers are great.
Yeah, they got one Elvis burger that's got peanut butter. And
You got to work to get a normal burger, Kyle. For me to get my double cheeseburger with ketchup and mustard, it's just a treat. I mean, they're like, what?
And the bun's a donut cut in half. They've got all kind of crazy shit on burgers. But you
can with eggs. What's the one with the egg on it that Ryan gets?
Eggs phenomenal on a burger.
I don't remember.
It's got like a eggs Benedict on it.
The Greg Brady is 2 delicious beef patties.
The patties are killer.
The patties are delicious by themselves. And then they put a big scoop of homemade macaroni and cheese, and then they dump barbecue ruffles on top of that and smush it together. It's fucking stellar.
That double cheeseburger, that cheese just falls together with that meat.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of over medium egg on a burger, but I don't get it on that one because I something about the thoughts of the egg yolk mixing with the macaroni and cheese. Just
over medium, it wouldn't do that.
Over medium's still running. It's just heavy.
Over light is running the way I like it. Over light is when it's kind of crunchy on the crust, but the center's still light. If it's over
light,
medium,
makes the white right around the yellow still got a little runny to it. Over medium means the white's completely done and the yellow runs, but it's heavy.
Oh, I got you.
Over well means the yellow is solid.
EpiPen or insulin. That's right, Illuminati. I'm going in there for a Heimlich maneuver.
See, we always go easy, not be light.
What's the sauce that comes with those fries? I'm trying to remember. I can't even remember the profile of it. It's not ketchup that we were eating with our fries. Was it like a habanero?
Jack Brown sauce, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah, man, those are good.
If y'all got a Jack Brown's anywhere near you, you need to go eat a burger there. But even if you go by yourself, you better have at least $30.
Yeah, it's worth it. Hey, Tip, what you doing, girl?
Hollandaise. I love Hollandaise, Patina. Eggs Benedict. Well, Eggs Benedict's one of my favorite things in the world, but I like crab cake Benedict even better.
Comes out of the ocean, leave me alone.
That's why you don't have good tasting guns, Kyle, because you don't eat seafood.
Oh, just shut your hole.
There's a Frankie Brady.
I haven't heard of that. What's that?
That's what I think you're talking about. It's just like chips.
No, I got the Greg Brady. What? There's no hamburger patty.
Yeah, they're Wagyu patties. That's why they're so good. It's Wagyu beef.
Frankie Brady. Stop right there.
Cobra Kai. Hold on.
Go back up. I want to see the Frankie Brady. Right
House-made mac and cheese, 2 slices of American cheese, barbecue potato chips on a flip-flop bun. The Greg Brady is house-made mac and cheese, American cheese, and barbecue potato chips.
Oh, what? So stop again. Let me read it again. I may have to try that tomorrow.
The Frank's the basic. It's a house-made mac and cheese, 2 slices of American cheese, barbecue potato chips on a buttery toasted flip-flop bun.
Right, which means the bun's inside out.
Okay, and the Greg Brady is a house-made.
It comes with two extra slices of cheese and an inside-out bun. I may try that tomorrow then.
The classic Jack looks pretty good. I think the one I get is just the basic.
Very popular. I know a lot of people.
You're making me hungry.
Me too.
Dude, look at these.
What's the Cobra Kai got on it?
The Cobra Kai's got cream cheese, yuck, pickled jalapenos, and jalapeno jelly.
That jalapeno jelly is fucking delicious, but never mind.
How do you guys not like cream cheese?
Now, the Dr. Gonzo doesn't look bad. Griddled mushrooms, caramelized Guinness onions, applewood smoked bacon.
You notice they don't put prices on the menu.
No.
They want this shit to be a complete surprise.
And so tomorrow, Saturday, it's a freestyle burger.
Do you have $100 bill?
What's up, BNA?
I'm in, man. I'm in like Flynn.
It's my favorite place.
Yeah, they're good.
I really like the Birmingham location better because that little blonde-headed chick, the little fish fan. She's been to like over 300 fish concerts. She follows them all over the country. But she's cool as shit. And I asked her, I was like, if you're a Fish fan, aren't you automatically a Grateful Dead fan? And she said, no. I can't stand the Grateful Dead. I was like, why? She's like, it's not their music. She's like, I just think Grateful Dead makes men turn gay. Those are her exact words.
Well, she's a weirdo.
She is a weirdo.
Fish fans are notoriously strange.
She's convinced that Grateful Dead are the reason that men started becoming gay.
She's weird, but she sounds awful smart.
She is.
Yeah. Look at Tippy. Tippy's like, you motherfucker.
Yeah, she's a little flirty too. She knows how to get that tip.
Just the tip.
Yeah, and a couple bucks had to do.
Tippy's playing bite the hand that feeds you.
Yeah, fuck that up, guy. Tippy's the shit.
Tippy don't fuck around. You should see Tippy when Puck, his little wild ass, comes walking through, and he thinks he's a wildcat, and he'll just be walking through meowing real quietly, and Tippy will be up high and just jump on him, all four claws into him. She don't give a shit.
That's the only cat I've ever really liked, and I ain't even been around him that much.
Yeah,
but Tippy's pretty. He brings the headless corpses of his enemies to the front door.
Yep, his gifts, his offerings. Where's Puck? Where's Puck?
That's why you don't have a girlfriend, John, because you can't come to your house without
dead animals.
Without stepping on dead animals on the porch.
It works for me.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, wives and girlfriends got me in nothing but trouble. I enjoyed visit with my daughter today. That was awesome. And that was worth being the 20 years I went through. But I saw a picture of my ex on Instagram today. Brought back post-traumatic stress disorder. I was just like, no, thank you.
I don't think that's the reason why, Shane.
What?
Brand New American gifted a membership.
Oh, you're talking about the dead animals?
Dude, thank you.
No, the reason why is not girlfriend.
Al Coonley received the gifted membership.
Holy shit.
I feel like
American.
I feel like
you can come into my Sunday live streams now and win a knife.
Kyle's a supermod. He can shut down your Sunday live stream.
I know. Sunday at 4, unless Kyle shuts it down. And we'll probably go back to Saturdays once I find out. It looks like my schedule's gone back to 4 days a week. I hope. Because I'm getting behind on my channel. It's weird as that is.
Talking shit on the internet.
I'm not talking shit on the internet. I only support them, dude. I guarantee you, I'm responsible for positive business. Because I've been watching the boxes go out. I watch the little boxes get packed up and go out.
And it does suck if he's not recognizing that.
Like he's a super nice guy. He gave me a Christmas bonus. He's nothing but kind.
Well, that is nice no longer than you've been there.
Yeah, I mean, he picks with me because I think we're about the same age. I think he's just got a funny sense of humor. You know, I just don't find it funny.
You know, that he's above you.
Yeah, that's not. Kyle gifted a membership. Kyle, you're the man.
Who got it?
That was only fair. Hopefully it was not you, Shane.
Jeffrey Dawson got it.
Then Jeffrey Dawson. That's awesome.
Just to stop by and win something. You don't have to stay in the live the whole time. The live runs for an hour.
Yeah, even I won something on there.
I've got Shane's boxed up. Where is it? Oh, I've got it in my bag. Y'all remind me because I've got Ryan shit in my bag too to bring my shoulder bag. I bring it with me everywhere. Usually, it's like my purse.
Dawson, I just gave you $5, so now I can talk shit about your Chiappa.
No, there's nothing wrong with talking bad about people's stuff. Shane Gable's gifted a membership. No way. You guys are too much.
Level on up.
Level on up. Got it.
You stop by and enter the giveaways. You don't have to be there to win, but stop by.
Don't have to be there to win.
Ryan's still here.
Ryan's here. Ryan, come on up, brother.
He hasn't commented in a long time. I can't wait to see him in the morning.
I can't either.
I'm going to go scrub my butt.
And remember, you don't have to go through the cemetery. When the GPS tells you to turn right, you just go straight and it's going to correct and it'll have you turn on wells. if y'all are coming by to get me. If you're planning on doing that, you'd be wise to actually call me when you leave.
We're way too embarrassed to be in the parking lot and have you pull up next to us in your fucking car. We will just come get you.
Dude, I'll pull up out there all the time. They're used to it. It was funny. I gotta jump it off now every time.
Ryan is correct, by the way. It's tradition to go through the cemetery.
Yeah. Ryan's got his off-road tires. He's not even going to take the road. He's going straight through the cemetery.
Well,
the guy we're picking up kind of looks like the Crypt Keeper, so we might as well go through the cemetery.
Jeffrey and Knife Nut, everybody's gifting memberships. Y'all are getting out of hand.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Oh, we had Knife Nut 69. Where's my love? Where's my love? I need to start just playing guitar.
Yeah, if y'all keep gifting membership, John is going to quit his job.
Walko, yay! No, he's not. And D Metal both receive memberships. You guys need to come by the Sunday at 4:00 live streams. I'll post it up. Y'all see it. I haven't posted it yet. I haven't made it go live yet, but it will be Sunday at 4. And all you have to do is pop in and leave the secret word in the chat and pop out. I will notify you.
Is I can never remember how to get to John, and it's only like 1 or 2 turns. It's not bad. It's just I go seldom enough that I forget. And when
baptism,
it always be around the cemetery, but now every time I type in my GPS or if Ryan does, either one, now it takes us through the cemetery.
Baptism. Thank you, brother. That was.
You get your memberships. If you give away that fucking Ozark Trail this week, I'm gonna be mad.
I ain't giving it away. Josh Worth gifted a membership. Everybody's getting in on the action. We are doing it. Giving love.
You can't.
Cuts me right off every time.
How do I give them out?
Hey Shane, if everyone just in here were to share this video and tag Knives and More, John won't have to worry about a job.
I have not been bad talking Knives and More at all. I do nothing but give them positive vibes. If they don't like it, I mean, it's a fucking mutual win-win. It's got to be a win-win, or it's not worth it. I'm not going to be held down by the man again. Fuck that. I love Knives and More, but I can also love fucking St. Nick's knives.
This will be a tiny thing. Mearsalt gave me this.
That's right.
I told him I hated flashlights with options. He's like, this one's just click on, click off.
What kind is that?
I don't even know, dude. He said it was cheap. It's just a little stainless steel tube with an on-off button. And
it's bright, though, off your head.
It's definitely bright. I mean, it's not like, spotlight bright, but it lights up a dark room.
Once I learned how to work this one, this is one that Tate told me about. I'm going to do a review on it because it's a $34 flashlight, but it has features.
That's
like
a Phoenix.
I mean, you can go low, you can go high.
Is it a Phoenix?
No, it's it's called a EMSIR, EMSIR.
I started to buy that Phoenix y'all had at the store, but fuck the man, ban the bomb.
Ron Ellis has been a member for 8 months. Ron, come join us. 8 months, you know.
Well, Ryan, it may feel like a waste of time to you, buddy, but you have enriched several people's lives in this community. And we really
you have, dude. You've been a hell of a lot of fun to fucking see through your eyes, too. You made it fresh. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Ryan Ellis dropping $19, dude. Y'all are too much.
I love how John's talking about he's got to starve himself tonight.
Eat those burgers.
Damn, cool, heavy shit. lock bombed me, dude.
Dude, Cool Stabby Shit's a great guy.
I started following him, and he just locked.
This is who you are, dude.
You know him from Knives and More?
Yeah, he's the guy. He works on Thursdays and Saturdays, so you'll see him tomorrow. His name's Levi, young guy, super nice, super enthusiastic, a lot nicer to the people than I am. But he's got long hair. He's tall.
Oh, does he work there?
I'm guessing he's 19, maybe.
Does he work there?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. He's a really nice guy, but he knows who you are.
I got you.
So I'm sure he's kind of stoked. Rolling the Mexican pizza. Y'all don't make me get all
1911. He's pointing at the camera in his picture.
Yeah, that's what he's pointing at the camera. He doesn't give a shit about Instagram, does he?
Apparently not.
Love how he just walks by her, man. And she's just like so dejected. She wants to just go, but she can't.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Yo quiero Taco Bell. I remember that commercial from the day, man. When I used to eat Taco Bell, we'd go down and we'd just get a bag of tacos because they were like, what, $6 for like 12 of them?
Yeah.
Holy, no, man.
Dude,
you can't get out of there for less than $20.
That little 12-inch New York style pizza I bought was $15. No, it was $17 for a pepperoni. Just pepperoni. 12-inch pepperoni, $17.
But it's good, wasn't it? I mean, we just got to expect that's what the shit costs.
I know.
I mean, I can't get out of Sunoco, and I'll go down there and buy 2 things of hot roasted peanuts. I'll get a couple of cherry Dr. Peppers, some donuts, something to snack on. It's never less than $20.
Lakeside, I have read many an off-road tire test, and the BFG is the best all-terrain tire ever made, except in rainy road stopping. Like there's several that will stop in a shorter distance than BFG's on wet road. But
I went to get a snack and I picked the wrong one.
What did you pick?
Some homemade Chex Mix.
You know where you messed up? You should have saved your fucking money and got something nicer.
Well, considering I'll tell my grandma that, Shane. Thanks. Now you're on her shit. Now my grandma's going to call you a bitch too. No, but
yeah, the Coonley women aren't fans of Shane's.
Chew on here.
God's mom loves me, John. You're mistaken. She's a saint. You all see the difference between the size of a thug and the heathen?
Show me. Let me make you big.
Maddie, you shut up.
Much bigger.
Yeah.
So that's about a 9-inch heathen, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about 9 inches.
Nice.
That's what I tell the chicks anyway. About 9 inches. I tell them I'm bringing the heathen, and I show up with a thug.
That's your life story.
Actually, that's 7 inches. That's not even true. I show up with one of Dom's knives, a little 2-inch chode.
Let's see.
You show up in the annealed state.
Hey,
yeah, you had a knife that did not take off, so I've never made it anymore, but you had the trailhead. I still love that knife for what it's designed for, but I don't think I have a presence in the overlanding community for it to grab any traction.
Shane, we need to get a table for the Rocket City Knife Show. We need to start thinking about that. That's in February if you want to do it.
I absolutely want to do it.
I talked to the guy who came down who's selling the tables. Really nice guy, renting them.
Right.
I told him he said up till, it rarely sells out. He does expect it to be bigger this year from the feedback they've gotten.
Shane, don't let Javon run the table, though, because he's just going to tell customers either buy it or fuck off.
Yeah.
I'm not like that. I just feel that way a lot. I used to not feel that way.
John just vents to say shit on here he can't say at work.
Yeah. I mean, at work, literally, I take it like a man.
Yeah.
It's just painful. But I take it like a man. I'll even vacuum shit. Like, I go, somebody needs to vacuum up front. And I'm thinking, yeah, somebody sure as fuck does. Instead, I'll go get the vacuum.
You know what, big idea? We hired somebody to do that shit.
I know. I'm like, where the fuck is Levi?
I was like, man, you're right. We should probably hire a cleaning crew. See, that's why I sent you that, because I knew I kind of had you in mind when I made it. And then I knew if anybody would use it for what I designed it for, it would be you. But I'm not upset that it didn't take off, because I mean, it was still, I could make them now and it do better. But that knife definitely had a TJ Schwartz kind of influence, even though I don't think he's made anything that looked like that.
Josh, what's up, brother? That's true.
That's true. You should be like, I ain't vacuuming home. I ain't vacuuming here, motherfucker.
Yeah. Vacuuming there's a little more. It's just, I think it's just the.
Yeah.
I've got to bring myself down a couple of rungs.
I bet John's got a damn Kirby in the closet, don't he?
I do have a Kirby in the closet.
Do you?
It's clean too. It doesn't be used much. I've got one of those little shampoo or carpet shampoos.
$2,000 vacuum.
And I don't even have any carpet.
And you don't use it.
Nope. I need a leaf blower to get all my paper. All it is shredded paper. I've got paper and boxes shredded all around me. And it's a pain in the ass to get the. If I had a blower, I could blow it over the wires and then sweep it into a pile and get it out of here. The way it sits now, it's just like you can't even get to it.
Mayhead hit the blower at the shop.
With his car?
No, he hit it.
Oh, he
hit
it.
Blow my area off. All I was doing is blowing all my dust onto everything else in the shop and leaving my area clean. So he took the blower away from me. I have to sweep now.
He wants you to clean where you're not just re-aerating the dust. I just hit
he got shit down like off the top shelf up there just to show me, and everything's in like a 1/4 inch thick layer of
from where you just blown it up there.
metal and G10 dust on top of everything.
You got to admit that's kind of funny though, because you probably didn't know that was happening. You just thought it was getting clean.
Yeah. Well, what I realized, like, if you watched me the other day when I was live, I grind on the top of that one grinder a lot, like right on top of the wheel, and that throws that shit straight up in the air, and it lands on the rafters and on top of everything. But I'm gonna redo that anyway. I don't need it standing up like that.
Patina, think of all that metal dust in that open engine from the boat.
The engine's not open. It's the cowling was off. It's not like it could get inside the combustion chambers. And I don't want that summit to ever run again anyway. I want him to take it off and throw it in the garbage. Just put a little 115 on there so that I can comfortably go fishing. I don't like going 100 fucking miles an hour from one fishing hole to another. It scares me.
But aren't you supposed to be? Isn't that part of the reason the bass boats are so fast? So when you know certain parts of the day,
bass boats are fast because people like Meathead want to show off. You don't need to be that fast.
You gotta get that spot, man.
You've never gone 100 miles an hour on the water.
You don't want to.
It's not fun, dude. It's not. Yeah, I'm out.
No, that's no good. Because you're just bouncing at that point, waiting for something to fuck you up.
Yeah, all it takes is a stick, another boat to turn and create a small wave you don't see coming, and that some bitch is airborne and flipping. And I mean, but Meathead used to drive drag boats. Like, he used to travel.
Which makes him more dangerous.
He's a very dangerous human being. No fear, body full of bullets. He's a dangerous guy. But
He's got 9 lives.
A forehead
how
made
much
of
my
steel.
brother is to me. My daughter had a car issue last week. Called me, and I didn't answer. And she immediately called me. She knew exactly who to call. And that's when you know that you've got that friend. When your kids don't even question it, they're like, "Can't get a hold of Dad? Call Uncle Meathead." And he handled the issue for her.
Yeah, that's huge, dude. That's a huge compliment.
It nearly brought a tear to my. It meant a lot to me that my kids know if they can't get a hold of me, they go to Meathead.
No doubt, man.
Side by side Riley got for Christmas. Kyle.
Do what?
Y'all see the side by side Riley got for Christmas? It's like a turbo lift kit, big mud tires. I'd already seen it. So when she got
a roll cage in it?
Huh?
Roll cage?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because she knows she's gonna roll that thing.
Oh, absolutely. But I told her Christmas Day, I texted her and told her I'd already sat in that side by side before it in the seat.
I bet Jessica was mad.
Yeah, she's probably gonna stab me next time I see her. Me had got onto her the other day, so he walked in the shop and she was chopping a 2x4 with a S110V Spyder Coat. And me head's like, "Hey, Shane told you that shit wasn't for that." And she turned and looked at him and said, "I got this." It just kept chopping. So I'm sure I'll find it broke.
And then he's gonna send to me to sharpen it.
Yeah.
Hey, Tip. Tips want me to feel.
When she does total that side by side, maybe to just buy her another one.
Hey, baby.
She's a good kid. She's just mean as shit.
Comes by it honestly.
She found out about my ankle. We played a game of cornhole, and she beat me. And I told her, I was like, "The only reason you beat me is because I got a broke ankle." She's like, "Yeah, you walked over here and limped back."
Only broken when you lost.
Yeah.
I tell you, he texted me yesterday, Shane.
Did he?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me that.
Well, I texted him first, but he still texted me back. It was still nice.
Yeah. They're getting the showers put in. Another lifetime buddy of mine, Smooch. His real name's Jeremy. We've always called him Smooch. Smooch is over there installing the showers in the bathrooms. Walls are in, electrical's in. They'll be moving in for long. But now I don't know what Meathead wants me to do. I think he's going to figure out a way for me to stay there because he's kind of got the itch. He's got a badass fixed blade cut out. It ain't a copy of anything I've seen. But he's got a pretty badass knife. And it's not 3/16 Pro Cut laying there cut out. I'm looking forward to walking him through heat treating it and watching him grind it.
Has Meathead tried to surface grind the knife on the planer yet?
No. If he tries it, we'll film it.
Please do.
Yeah. He's just going to want to see how far to sling it out to the other side. I've had some good times with that guy. My favorite I had was trying to kill a rat. We had a rat in my shop. I mean a fucking rat, like foot long, in my shop. And I caught it in a radiator box. Say what?
You knew. I made that comment for you, Todd, because you know how Meathead is with that planer.
Yeah. But I caught this like, that was 11, 12-inch long rat in a radiator box. And we were out there working and had the heater going, the wood burning heater. So I'm just standing there shaking this box, thinking if I shake it hard enough, I'll kill this rat. Dude, I shook till my arms were wore out. The rat's still alive. So Meathead opens the box and reaches in with a pair of long needle nose pliers and grabs that rat's tail, pulls it out of the box. And he's standing there beside the heater. And our other buddy Daniel's standing there. He has Daniel throw like a 20-ounce glass of gasoline. He tells them, so when I tell you throw that gasoline in the heater, the plan was to throw the gas in, throw the rat in behind it, and shut the door. I live on this piece of property, by the way. So they do it. They same time. They throw in the 20 ounces of unleaded, sling the rat in. This is a wood burning heater. It's not designed for this. And go to slam the door. But what we didn't think about is you couldn't slam the door. It blew the door open. And that rat comes out of that heater, y'all, with his little legs tucked back, tail straight out, flying through the air like Superman because of the percussion of this explosion that just happened inside my wood burning heater. And the rat is fucking on fire, flying through the air in my shop, running around, and everything he touches is set on fire. And 3 grown men running around the shop with hand tools trying to beat it to death before the whole shop burns down. Oh my God, man. It was so we never did kill it. We saw it like a month later, dude. It didn't have no hair, its tail's all fucked up.
Mad as shit, I bet.
Yeah. We didn't even try to kill it again. I was like, man, if it lives through that, just leave it be. It's tougher than the 3 of us. But the side of that rat, I'm telling you, it flew 15 feet. And it wasn't just it jumping, it was the explosion. You know, from all that spit in a wood burning heater, it just blew it out. It comes out with like flames. The flames are like blowing backwards because it's got so much. And that's what spending the day with me is like. It's always something like that. Never fails.
What is it, Tippy? Why are you clawing me?
That rat turned into Deadpool. Yeah. That's why I say the fact that neither one of us are, you know, completely handicapped or in prison's pretty amazing. Yeah. At that time where I lived, my other side of my backyard fence was the boys club rodeo grounds. So they kept, you know, livestock out there to keep the grass chewed down, and they had a rodeo twice a year. But anywhere you keep livestock, you're going to have rats because the feed attracts the rats. Luckily, they never got in our house, but they'd get in my shop a lot. And were they trying to kill a rat or did just blow him backwards? We built an oil burning heater in that same shop. We went to this gravel yard, and all these guys were standing around this heater. So we walked up to look at it, and it was 2 50-gallon drums welded together, and I had a piece of 4-inch channel that came from the top of the bottom drum, and it went all the way down to the bottom of the bottom drum at an angle, and they had welded zigzags in it, and then there was a line that came in that dripped used motor oil on that channel, and it was ease its way down. When it got to the bottom, the channel was red hot, and it would ignite the oil. Guys, this thing put out so much heat, you could see through it. Like, it would turn red. So we decided to try to build one in the shop. And we wasted a solid 2 months of work time because all we ever worked on was that heater. But that was the heater that got the fire department called to us. Well, you know, it had a stovepipe, so it was indoors, and like we were in there in shorts. We're burning up. It's so freaking hot. And I hear sirens. So I open the door, and the fire department's in my driveway, and I couldn't even see them. We didn't realize it had smoked up 8 square block radius. Like you couldn't see your hand in front of your face. It was so
smoky out there. That's funny.
Surprisingly, they didn't even make us put it out. I just told them, we got an oil burning heater in there. We're trying to figure out the ratio. He's like, well, you might want it because it's pretty bad. Sadly, nobody even called them. Nobody even called them because the fire department's 2 blocks away. So they were just at the fire hall, like, what the fuck is that? And they drove to my house to come see. He told me, he's like, we knew exactly where it was coming from. They didn't even have to guess. Yeah. Ooh. They came out there the night we were lighting acetylene bombs. That was the New Year's. You take those big, large contractor trash bags, You put your welding nozzle in it and fill it up with oxygen and acetylene and tie a little piece of toilet paper to it and light it.
And let it go.
When the toilet paper burns up to the bag and hits it, it's not that big of an explosion, but the percussion, man, it'll bust your eardrums. It's so loud. It sounds, I mean, it is a bomb going off. But that's the kind of shit we did for entertainment. We probably, I mean, we still do sometimes, but not to the level of danger that we used to.
The level of danger.
Yeah. We've calmed down a little bit over the years. Well, I've calmed down a little bit over the years. Big Head's still all for doing stupid shit.
We've all calmed down a little bit. We got to have, or we wouldn't still all be here.
Right. Yeah.
Guys, we got 30 minutes of said faction. I'm going to run get food and come back and get this cat out of my lap. Shane, you got any parting words?
I don't.
Where's Kyle?
I don't know where he went. But I'm getting pretty sleepy, and I need to get some sleep for our big day tomorrow.
Tomorrow's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see you guys.
I got to give Ryan a hand job all the way to Huntsville. It's going to be a lot of work.
That's a lot of work on a little job. It's going to take a lot of work.
Left hand, too. I ain't used to using my left hand.
Guys,
I can use my right, but if I use my right, I'd end up looking him in the eye, and that's gay as hell.
You can't do that. You can't make eye contact.
Got to go left-handed and look out the window.
I love you guys.
Love y'all. See ya.